How's it going, everybody? Donut here. As always, this is a Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, you're already fucking dead. We're reading Fist of the North Star, chapter 110. Nanto finally rises. Gonna get to our final Nanto guy here, assumingly. Leaving off where we left off, big pyre burning. Yeah, another sorrow for Ken to bear. But he does grow stronger with each one. But I mean, yeah, it's terrible to have to do this. But, like, you know, that's what all these, you know, the fist of, what was it? Fist of Fury? What was it? Yeah, the Gonoken, the fist of might or domination, the torrent fists. But yeah, they grow stronger, but it's not a good thing. And Raoh, setting off, going back to your castle or something, leaving again. And the clouds are moving fast. Ready to make your move, Kenshiro? What do you mean? Like, I guess, like, I don't know. What do you mean, ready to make your move? Like, against you? I don't think so. Not yet. But, what's going on here? Bunch of guys attacking an actually super big guy, but it seems like he's like a pacifist, but, giant dude here. Okay, so he's in Lord Keno's domain. So yeah, I thought, you know, with the flag and everything, thought that's where we were. But make him squeal like a stuck pig as you're gonna stab him. Yeah. Okay, but okay, Kenshiro already here. You're gonna stop him and just right through his own head. Huh? What the fuck? But yeah, who is this guy? What is this face? You look like an actor. You know you're messing with. Oh, okay. You can juggle. Not even juggle a sword. You're just kind of tossing it back and forth between each hand. Yeah. You don't give a shit. How you like that? Just slap him. Just slap his face. Okay, break his jaw. My jaw! That was their boss! God. So easy. Where's Keno? Okay, wait, what happened between the last two pages? But alright. Yeah, alright. Look, I tell you, I see. Get the slapping hand ready. Okay, south. Alright. And I'll run away. Okay, here's our guy. But yeah, seems like a nice guy. Big breath, blowing him back. Yeah, you should be able to handle yourself. I know, I suck. But yeah, it's just gonna be a fun little goofy, you know, pacifist guy. But okay, the mountain has risen. A guy here on a motorcycle, a headband. Okay. Then so too must the wind. Alright, got a ponytail. The mountain has risen, then so too must the wind. That's what he was talking about with, like, the wind's going faster. But so, this is our wind Nanto guy. I wonder if he'll have, like, a, like, you know, he can just do this and it does a Nanto strike as a flying slash. But okay, the Wind Brigade. Okay. Jesus Christ. What do you got going on in the background here? What is this thing? What the fuck is that? Got a device hooked up? Something? But okay, they block the path of our forces everywhere. Well organized, they move fast like the wind. And their leader's incredibly strong. But besides Kenshiro, who could possibly be left, who is foolish enough to stand against me? So do you not know? I assume this is one of the Rokusei. Or one of the Rokuseiken, but yeah, seems like he doesn't quite know of him just from the wind thing alone, but he was saying the wind's moving faster, but he didn't know about this guy at all. Giant fucking trident, Jesus Christ. Alright, descending upon Keno's territory. They've all got fucking, like, police helmets on, too. They all got a very strong aesthetic, and they got all motorcycles as well. Alright, just busting through this fast. But alright, we're not on a motorcycle, we're just already in here. All those who side with Keno must die. Yeah, we'll see about that, I don't think so. Okay. What is this technique? That looks like more fish, or, you know, looks like more, yeah, it looks like Hokuto Shinken is what I was trying to say. I guess it is also Fist of North Star still this is the name of the series. But yeah, looks like that. But, nope, okay, it is Nanto. It is Nanto. But so I assume he did a, like, flying slash then. Just not as how I would expect it to, but assumingly that was a flying slash. With the wind bound to my fist, the shockwaves are powerful enough to slice through steel. I assume I'm right. Alright, Lord Hui. It's Keno's main force. Alright, Hui. Alright, he's got his whole army out here, his main force. And they've all got motorcycles too. Where the fuck are you guys getting motorcycles and cars from? It's always motorcycle spirits. Always motorcycles. See, we got a fucking sidecar. But alright, I am one of the Goshasei, the 5 Chariot stars of Nanto. Okay, so not one of the Rokuseiken? When are we going to get to the last Rokuseiken guy? But I am one of the Goshasei, the 5 Chariot stars of Nanto. And, like, you know, that's why you got the motorcycles and everything, I would assume, but also, he has all these motorcycles, so I guess not. But Chariot stars, like, Ryuga seemed almost like a Chariot star in the terms of, like, supporting someone else or something. I don't know what else we mean by Chariot stars. Then you are... That's right. The Goshasei are the guardian stars of the Nanto Polar Star. Okay, are the guardian stars of the Nanto Polar Star. So, okay, there's 5, and then, like, the one you are is the big one. Like, you know, if there was someone else, it would be this one that's really big, maybe, or something. I'm not sure. But either way. So, they are guardians of Nanto, essentially. Okay. They're like, you know... we talked about with, like, Hokuto, they also had, like, 5 guys who sat outside a temple for, like, forever, and somehow that also goes into being, like, 1 guy, but that might make more sense. If before that seemed, like, confusing, now it might be the same sort of thing, where it's, like, there's 5 people who are, like, Hokuto in a way, but they don't really know all the shit. I assume that's what's going on here, like, he is a guardian star of Nanto, but he doesn't know all the Nanto secrets. But the heaven will not be seized by Hokuto. It will be the last general of Nanto Rokusei who rules the heavens. Okay, so we're getting a little glimpse here. And yeah, you are just like one of his 5 generals. Okay. And he's got like a sort of like paintball mask on while also wearing like a, you know, like a historical helmet sort of thing. I don't know what I'm getting out of this. Maybe like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like of a mountain, you know, sort of tribe. Like, that, you know, like, we've been doing a lot of that in the series. That's more the vibe it gives me, rather than, like, Chinese. But it is Nanto, so, I don't know. And yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a fun arc, then, if we got, like, our main bad guy, but then we're also gonna have 5 other really strong guys we fight along the way. We've never done anything like that, other than, like, the first arc with Shin and then his guys. But, you know, they were not nearly as you know, interesting as this is gonna be. But I think that's, like, the only time we've done a real, like, you gotta fight all the generals, as opposed to, like, you gotta fight, like, 1 guy, maybe 2 guys, and they're super weak. But anyway, our first battle is not with Kenshiro, but with Keno. I do like that, like, the way the series is, we can just also have Keno as sort of, like, secondary, you know, he's, like, the main villain, so he can also just fight some people. But your weak fist will never put a scratch on me. Oh my god. Huge. Okay, and just killed him that fast. Never mind. I thought these guys were going to be a bigger deal. You are indeed as powerful as they say, Raoh, but this is the end for you. I'll see you in hell. Okay, lame. So lame. I really thought this was going to be a cool arc, but that does not spell interesting. Like, you know, as I said, like, oh, well, we fought Shin's guys. Shin's guys were all much stronger than this guy is. That's crazy. Shin just got some people off the street. He got some, like, kabuki guy and just, like, a fat guy. He just got people, and they were all way stronger than the Guardians of Nanto. That's insane. And yeah, so he saw the clouds move with the winds of these times. But yeah, so he saw the move, but like he didn't know what it went. But now he does, or maybe he, you know, I don't know, because he didn't recognize this guy, but he, you know, might recognize the general or something. All right, and we just also picked up a guy. Oh my God, is this guy the general? Is this guy the last general or something? That would be hell of a twist. All the clouds are moving in different directions. Okay, pick him up and put him on his shoulder. Yeah, nice. Love this guy. Gentle giants. He's got like also that, like very thin goatee sort of thing that you always see with these kind of characters. A cloud drifts wherever it pleases. Okay, so he's one of the generals. I see. He's one of the generals. Dope. Good chapter. Fantastic chapter. Holding onto his ear like a handle because it's so big. Alright, well this is going to be, you know, a sad one we're going to have to fight. And the winds, they rush. But alright, back to Keno just destroying the rest of, you know, the whole crowd here. The light that summons Hokuto. The 5 chariot stars are wind, cloud, flame, mountain, and ocean. So okay, mountain is the one that we've got with us. But cloud is a separate one. Interesting. Oh. Stars shining in the background. Will it be the mountain or the flame that rises next? Okay, mountain or the flame that rises next, not the cloud, or not the ocean. One of the two, though. Okay, I don't know why you'd think it's just one of those two, but Fucking Bat is so, like, annoyed by this. He does not want to ride on this guy's shoulders. It's a free ride. Come on. It's a free ride. But okay, he's going to set him down. Or no, he's just laughing. Don't be shy. And yeah, he's holding him up. They're not going to fall. Well, he's holding her up at least. She's loving this. Reina's loving it. But okay, chicken. Scared chicken. Okay, never mind, some guy. That's my chicken. Alright, put them down. I'm gonna catch it. No, not you. Watch me. Easy now, easy. Oh my god, this is terrifying. It's gonna crush it. It's like Lenny from Mice and Men. Boom. It's gonna scare this thing to death. It's literally gonna kill itself. And then, okay, and then it dodges past him and it goes poof, through a building. Come on, dude. You're wrecking shit. Oh no, is he gonna sneeze? Yep, gonna do a big sneeze and blow the house down. Oh my god, you're too big, you're too big. Oh my god, donk bonk, knocks out the chicken. Alright, well, that works. Told you I'd get him. Sorry. Yeah. Now everybody's laughing at him. But alright, they didn't mind the destruction. Good. But Kenshiro is not happy with this. He can sense there's something else with this guy. But the procession makes its way through the rubble. And then flaming arrows. Okay, Flame is next. Flaming arrows gonna take down a lot of his guys. But it's not like Keno cares. He fucking kills his own guys all the damn time. But okay, I got some shield guys up too. Do not cower, you fools. Have you forgotten whom you serve? Doesn't matter, still dying. God, this North Star has also just gotten like so, just like, I don't know how to put it. Now that we have Keno, everything's so casually metal. I don't know how to put it. Every other arc, it made such a big deal about like how metal everything looked and how fucking sick and edgy and, you know, all the shit was. Once we have Keno, everything's gotten so casually metal, so casually, like, you know, like, I feel like a lot of this would have been given, like, bigger panels or, like, more gore, but, like, it's just, like, kind of being hit with arrows. And, okay, yeah, some of them are trying to be more loyal than others. Like, this guy got hit with a burning arrow, and he's still getting stabbed anyway. But this guy gets shot as well. Yeah, both down. Now this guy's like, oh shit. And alright, yep, they're just doing the classic attack. Get somebody, you know, in a canyon like this, attack with arrows from up top. They can't do anything. It's classic strategy. Classic. But it's cool to see actual military strategy being used, you know, in these turbulent times. But alright, so now we got some, like, you know, our main guy had like a very interesting look, but then the other guys were just sort of like, you know, motorcycle helmets. And these guys are just straight up like Imperial, like knight helmet sort of thing. I don't know, actually, these look different. This one's the only one that looks like that. The rest look just like a completely can't see out of it, or maybe it's all glass and then like a, you know, thing up top that's supposed to look like flame, but it's just like hair or whatever you would call that shit, tassels. But okay, yeah. So they're as well in like sort of like riot gear. The previous ones were like, you know, it was like actual like police helmets, but these are like riot gear. But then you also got some of this shit thrown in. Okay, and they're all red as well. Okay, yeah, fire. An army of red soldiers. Okay, here's the fire guy, and you are Keno, how are you so stupid? Alright. Okay, you will pay for what you did to my brother Star. Okay, well, not brother Star. Hui the Wind. And he's crying. I am one of the Goshasei and commander of the Crimson Army. I am Sheridan of the Flames. And Flames, are you the only one who has risen? No, the mountain rose before me. Okay, I don't, when they say rose, you know, he means like, are you the first one to act? I assume is what he means. So, like, you know, I understand why we're using the flowerful language, but I'm trying to, in every other circumstance, I'm going to show what it means. In this circumstance, I don't. But I assume he means, like, first to act or something? I don't know. But mountain acted or rose before him, whatever that means. And okay, damn, he got some chicken eggs. Oh my god, and Bat fucking dropped it on the floor. Jesus Christ, Bat, you son of a bitch. And yeah, here, take mine. But still, just like, slurp up that egg. Slurp it up. Jesus Christ, Bat. Fucking Jesus Christ. But what's going on? Okay, just some guy who was fucking slaughtered here. That's the chicken guy? Chicken guy, no! Who's laughing it up. Yeah, cook the chickens. Fire group cook the chickens. Yeah. I assume. Maybe not. Maybe there's somebody else. This is just random people, maybe. Some random ass bandits. Just, he's like, hey. Alright. Just shish kebab him through the head. Put his face in the fire. And now we got fucking Frankenstein's monster. Your testicles gonna get cooked in that fire, dude. You got some balls. You ain't gonna have any soon. But, oh yeah. You think you're big? You think you're big? Always a sucker for having one of the enemy's guys with us for the party for a while until we eventually gotta actually face him, but him just being a good guy who helps us. Always a sucker for it. Always a sucker for this kind of character. And also just, like, love his face. It's very realistic, honestly. Like, there's a lot of faces we had in Fist of Nor recently that were just kind of like, you know, felt a little bit more generic. But I feel like, you know, we're getting into some, you know, more unique faces again with this one. But yeah, like, this guy just looks like a real, actor, a real wrestler or something like that. Like, if you told me he was based off a real person, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. But yeah, so he can get pissed. He can fight back when he wants to. He just, you know, didn't need to the previous time, assumingly. But alright, throws him up in the air and karate chops his body in half. Now that's a very strong kind of Nanto. That, like, for the first time doesn't seem like it's just like the tips of your fingers slicing through. It feels like his whole arm just chopped straight through him. Yeah, he knows martial arts. He knows Nanto specifically. But yeah, he's gone to Kenshiro. But like me, Kenshiro cannot be defeated. No, you're the only one going down, Keno. So okay, they're not going after. So like they think he's the. I mean, like, yeah, everybody. It makes sense why people would think that Raoh is going to be the problem Hokuto star, and Kenshiro. It's like he's not really going to be much of a problem. People are constantly underestimating him. But yes, you know as well as anyone that Nanto and Hokuto are two sides of the same coin. True peace is achieved only when two are as one. Okay, so they do want Kenshiro to like create a peace between the two. So okay, last general chose Kenshiro over you. That's why he's rising now. He was waiting, making his decision. Now he's made that decision. All right, talk to us. Who are? Is the original going to come out with this already? I thought we were going to wait a little bit longer, but might as well. You need not be bothered by the likes of them. I will sweep away the trash from here on. I am of the Goshase, the 5 chariot stars. I am Fudo of the mountains. My lord, the last general, the Nanto Rokuseiken, awaits you. Alright. This seems good. This seems like, you know, just going to be an ally arc. But it seems like something's going to go wrong here, or we're going to have to fight the Master for some reason. But, like, the Master wants peace. We want peace. He's going to protect us from bad people, so we don't have to get our hands dirty. We don't like getting our hands dirty. He's good with children. You know, they're going to take down Raoh for us, which we want to take down Raoh personally. That might be the only thing here, just like we want to personally take down Raoh. But, like, you know, we still want to kill Raoh. It's not like we want him to live. And, like, assuming they're not going to go after Toki or anything like that, maybe, but, like, you know, assuming they're not. So, yeah, this all seems good for us. All seems good. And the 5 stars, shooting through the sky. Alright, back to Raoh's group all going, oh no, more flaming arrows! The flames of devotion. But, hold your fire. No need to shoot. Keno's men are nothing more than bandits forced to swear loyalty out of fear. If Keno falls, they'll scatter like cowards. Yeah, we don't need to take him down. And they are scared of him. They don't want to be doing this, except for a lot of them. Like, to be fair, plenty of them do. Plenty of them do, but plenty of them don't. It's half and half. Alright. Let's see this face-off. Then learn for yourself the strength of men bound by fear. Yeah. He'll have men who will just be body shields for him. And yeah, you do not know the power fear holds. These men will not retreat because they know that the Grim Reaper stands behind them. Me. Yeah, they are going to fight to the death. And you got some, like, Americans here. Yeah, if they want to live, they got to take you down. Or die trying. It's like like certain death behind us, potential death in front of us. Of course, I'm going to go forward. Sentiment I will never get tired of. But I feel like he'll be able to easily take these two down. Of course, they have no chance, but it's still their only chance. And from his fucking hands, boom, sets fire to them. What the fuck? What was that? What the hell was that? He's got to have something up his sleeves, but it looks like it's just coming straight out of his palms. Alright, the Gosha and Joken, 5 chariot fists of ardent flames. Those who touch my body will be engulfed in flames of fury. But yeah, I imagine this is like, you know, we had the Ujoken, this is the Injoken, this is like the opposite of that. Maybe not the opposite, but like, you know, yeah, just some fire fists, but how? Is it just friction? Or something else? And yeah, like the Nanto strikes as well, but on fire, sizzling and burning. They don't even get, like, proper, like, Fist of North Star, like, death cries. They just get, like, actual death cries. Just scary. So you use phosphorus. Okay, so he uses phosphorus to do this somehow. I feel like we're just going to get all these guys dying to Kino. This is not going to be very interesting. But alright, he leaps at him, probably going to die. And yeah, our general, for eternal light, wants to see you. We, the stars of Gosha, will soar across heaven and earth for that eternal light. And to do that, the Gosha stars will gladly burn to dust as falling stars. God, so sweet looking. Oh, the eyes. Going from his eyes to, are these Kino's eyes or are these Kenshiro's eyes? They don't, actually they might, I actually don't know. Or this could just be further into his eyes. Actually, yes, this is definitely his eyes. It matches. Then to the shit, what was your name? Shuden. Yeah, going back to Shuden here. This is not just phosphorus. This is not just phosphorus. But alright, seems to cut him. But yeah, no, just what it seemed like, but it didn't actually touch him. Goes in for it, but nope. He can instantly see you, and oh, between the fingies, crushed him. Ain't doing Nanto no more. You ain't living no more. Tries to get him with the foot. God, you guys suck so bad. You're terrible. You're not even doing anything unique, really. It's so basic. But alright, yep. Didn't think you could do shit. Lord Shuren, let us take it from here. Let go of me. Hundreds you could try, but you still want to defeat him. Yeah, just run away. Just run away. But alright, I'll stop his march with my life. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. But he is trying. Give him a lot. He is walking on a broken leg. Got a broken hand. He's still going. Alright, sets himself on fire again. As a time limit or something, or a self-destruct or something. But, yeah, this is all the classic, like, I'm gonna do a move that's gonna kill me, but it's gonna take you down with it. And it's not even gonna do that. This is just a move that killed yourself. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Oh my god. Bursts through the flames. Tries to grab him, hold on to him, to burn him along with him. But Kino will not even be scorched once. Where does this devotion come from? The general, the eternal light of our general, it will shine for Kenshiro, but not you, Kino. If you stand before it, our general's star will be soaked in tears. Oh, and that cannot happen. So yes, very kind guy. And yeah, Lord Kino's gonna burn to death. No, he ain't. He's not even gonna get a single burn mark on him. But yeah, now, grabs his head. But this flame's not hot enough to turn my ambitions to ash. Crush that shit. Oh, just turn him around. Turn him around. Oh my god, he didn't even allow him to do his like self-immolation. Didn't even allow it. Killed him before he could do it, like, you know, before he could finish his ultimate technique. These guys ain't shit. These guys are just getting dunked on so hard. Fuck these guys. You truly were a man of the flames. You burned quick and bright, but uselessly. That's not flyer. That's flyer. That's not flame or fire. But another star falls. Okay, not getting to see him, but oh, I love this design though. Fucking love this design. I'm not sure. I don't think you have these horns. This helmet definitely changed since last time. But oh my god, god damn. He's also got the cross as well. But yeah. Love the look of this fucking like paintball mask over like a now I don't know what to call this now. This is like a crown military helmet with Oni horns and like a it's got like the old military spike on the top of the helmet sort of thing. Got a lot going on here. Just a lot. Chapter 113, like a drifting cloud. And just all the stars in the sky swirling around, trying to find their destiny. But Kenshiro is the only one who seems like he's actually forging a real path. And yeah, now Raoh's getting real butthurt. Gotta go see the general. Why'd you not pick me? Alright, Zaku. Got another guy here. Is this guy going to be anything of note, or is he going to get killed instantly? Either way, I'll write his damn name down. And you're going to try and interfere with Kenshiro as well. Once again, can't let Kenshiro meet him. I gotta go meet him. And I gotta make him cry. I mean, he did say if he sees you, he will cry. But also, you're basically doing the same thing. You're being a whiny little baby about this. But what? You see what? So, Shuren's army too. So he's been informed that they have fallen. Which, yeah, despite the two of them, they went down. And yeah, Keno's on his way to the general. He's already on his way there. And yeah, oh no, if he goes to see him, our general's gonna cry. But Juza may be the only one who can stop Keno. Alright, Juza, I assume, will be the ocean one. It could be clouds, but like I think Juza means ocean to me. Nope, only Juza of the clouds can stop Keno's march. Make the clouds move. Okay, Juza of the clouds. Alright, now another new scene. Some people have been trafficked over to, is this one of Keno's places? Seems like it's returned with gifts, sir. Okay, and so this is somebody who either owns another settlement or is, okay, this looks like, it looks like A is not like the Keno throne, but like the fact we just got a throne sitting out here. Assume this is Keno's, but at the same time, this could just be Juza. But old guy with an eye patch here, who's got all these super buff mohawk guys, but they don't look like Keno's guys, so this is not Keno's guys. I think they are approaching Keno. That's my guess. Nope. Okay. Nope. So is this Juza? Giant fish-lipped guy. He's got hair, like just little scraggles of hair, little teeny tiny strands remaining. So yeah, specifically trafficking a bunch of women. And yeah, God, so big, so big. What do you think, sir? I like him. Okay, and he's either got like grills or just like terrible teeth. It looks like he's got grills. But judging based off of his eyebrows, his hair, everything else about him, I'm going to assume that these are just like atrophied teeth. These are just atrophied down that way. Won't be short on girls for a while now. God, you're so big. I'll never not mention how big the fucking characters are. But that can't be Kenshiro. That's got to be Juza just pissing on him into his mouth, straight into his mouth. Is it raining? Right into his mouth. It's piss. Spits it all over the other guy. So much piss. This guy has an unbelievable amount of piss. I don't think it's Kenshiro. I assume it's Juza. Could be Kenshiro though. Okay, no, it's Juza. Okay, so this is the guy who was on our cover who was not Ryoga. I can't believe we didn't have Ryoga on the cover. We had Pissman on the cover. But okay, not even the general, but one of his 5 chariots was on one of the covers and not the cover for the issue that he was in. Why is Yuria on this cover then? Why bother putting... I thought we had Yuria on this cover because they ran out of people. Oh my god. Looks like I hit a toad. Yeah, he really is a fucking toad. Yeah, he really is. Alright, just gonna hop down. Right onto his face. Here I am. The women are coming with me. Alright. Yep, that's Juza, alright. They say not even a blade of grass gets left in his tracks. So you've heard about me. Are you fucking mewing? What are you doing? But you forgot one thing. I'm an exceptionally handsome devil. So, okay, yeah. Absolutely, completely full of himself. Thought it was going to be gay Kenshiro. No, it's straight Kenshiro. It's so much worse. Tries to grab his feet, but... Hey, what are you doing? I'm gonna slam you into the ground. Alright, just bends his knees. Yep, grabs around his head, and just gonna pull it off. See ya. He's sideways. Alright, didn't pull it off, just snapped it. Alright, toed down. Anyone else? No, sir, please go right ahead. Smart man. Alright, he just grabs them all. How am I gonna carry you all? The rest of you follow me. Oh my god, he's so smooth. Okay, and he stole a bunch of the food as well. Oh, nice. Alright, he's an even bigger thief than we are. No, he's not. No, he's not. But alright, this is gonna be fun. What? You all got kids? Yes, sir. We have to get back to our villages. Please let us go. Fine. Go on. Get out of here. And take that and go wherever you gotta go. I love it. I love that all these guys do seem like just really good guys. They're all just like a bunch of protagonists. But they're all like, this guy seems like he might be strong. But the other two were just like terribly, so unbelievably weak. But they did have protagonist vibes, but they just like, they got owned. But they were just there to job to Keno. It's just so nice having actually like good characters here. Even a lot of the other characters we have, you know, they are people who are, I don't know how to put it, it just doesn't feel like this, you know, it doesn't feel like as good as this. Even, you know, people like Ryu, I mean, Ryuga's a bad example, Ryu's a bad example, but, you know, Toki is an example of, like, just pure good. I think the difference is that everyone else is not someone you could have a conversation with. Can you imagine being friends with Shu? Can you imagine being friends with Rei? Impossible. I cannot. What? It would be such a hard friendship to maintain. But any of these chariots, I feel like you could easily be friends with. You watching this video could be easily friends with any of these guys. I feel like that's what gets across, like, you know, it's like, they're both extremely good guys, and they're also, like, relatable, and they feel human, you know? I think that is what makes this feel so different. And I do love that he's like, oh, what the hell am I doing? I really wanted to sleep with all these chicks, but I can't in good faith. Oh, but alright, people approached. We got, they're gonna say, like, you know, Keno's on his way or something. Oh, okay, these Fudo's men. Okay, so they've reached here first. And, okay, so yeah, this is Fudo saying, like, please awaken and please tell the clouds to move. But yeah, not a chance. I don't get tied down or take orders from anyone. I want to eat when I want to eat, and I want to drink when I want to drink. So protagonisty. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Time to take a nap. Like those clouds, I live free. But, okay, here comes the army. I mean, it's a good thing he didn't leave to go help Fudo then. I mean, I assume he's trying to say, hey, can you help Fudo by taking out these guys? Which I assume he will anyway. So just like, yeah, I don't really think we needed to tell him to do anything. It seems like he's fine on his own. Oh, wait, okay, never mind. Yeah, right. I forgot about Keno's men were going after Kenshiro and them. Right. But do you need his help for that? Just Fudo, kill them. They're fucking Keno's men. They're not Keno. But nah, not gonna help him. Then at least have an audience in Nanto Rokuse's last general. The general. Okay. So maybe he'll do that. Maybe he takes orders from one person. But yeah, I don't think we need him. I think we're gonna be completely fine. Okay, but some boulders falling down on us. Yeah, he protects them, just oh my, they hit his head and they get Nanto cut open. That's funny. That's fucking funny. But we are surrounded. Yep. Yeah. And they're the Lancers. Okay, the Lancers. But alright, stand back. Kenshiro can handle this himself. He'll be fine. And they leap off their fucking bikes. Oh my god. Alright, just grab a fucking pipe in the ground with some rubble attached to it, or concrete attached to it. And boom! Smack him in the face super hard. I'm gonna swing around. I thought he was gonna swing around to hit into the other one. But nope. Alright, and then doom! That's gonna rattle like crazy. But okay, and it hit him in the head as well, and I was having boom, came off. Alright, but okay, they're surrounding him too. But yeah. Just grab a big old boulder. Whoop! You're gonna toss it on ya. Oh yeah, run away, bitch. Keno's a step ahead of us. Rise, Jews of the clouds. We don't need him. Why do you think we need him? Like, I love him. He's cool. He's awesome. But to say we need him is crazy. I can't get over these. I gotta make an entire video on just how bad these Fist of North Star covers are. Not this, but like the volume covers. Like, I still just can't get over putting him on a volume cover where he wasn't in the volume, instead of waiting one volume, putting him on the volume cover where he is in the volume. God, I hate these volume covers so much. Okay, so I see he does know Juza. With the same Juza, I know he will not rise. And so rising does just mean, like, you know, doing something. He surrendered his spirit to his desires. I mean, good. It seems like he's the only one who's actually a human in this fucking world. Seems like the only person in this world who is, you know, not just trying to survive, but trying to live. Like, he could end up becoming one of my favorite characters. Okay, where we're at a bathhouse? Goddamn, just even in this panel, they're all drawn so well. So well, goddamn. He's got like a great touch on art as well. Sorry, on like the human form as well. Again, someone that has like an extremely good idea of the human form, who can draw a very realistic human form, who can draw, as I said with Fudo, someone who looks like a real guy, who just looks like a real human being, like just looks like an actual actor or a sumo wrestler. I truly feel like I'm thinking of someone specific, but I can't place it. But either way, someone who can draw the human body extremely realistically with all the specific muscle groups and all that, can also draw it exaggerated and draw giant fucking dudes and weird ass proportions the best, because they can extrapolate, well, if I know this is how the human body, all the forms of the human body can work, and how the muscles interact and change the skin, and how fat changes the skin, all that, you can then extrapolate that towards, something else that is like super exaggerated. Versus, if you can't draw the human form very well, and you typically have a very cartoony style, and then you try and do very exaggerated stuff, it's only going to look cartoony, And I think this is a perfect example. These women are drawn so realistically, like, goddamn, love these body types. And yeah, this is so like, this is so like how the whole series is, which is like, this is a post-apocalyptic future, but all the vibes of it feel exactly like, medieval times, or, more like Roman times or Egyptian times and stuff like that. And like, that is 100% the vibe we got going on here. But also, where is this? Where is a place where women can bathe in fresh water and shit like that, and there's just like a huge group of them here, and they're all seemingly okay? They don't seem like they're like, we're at like a slave encampment or anything like that. This seems like just a great place. Where the fuck is this place? Where can you have such a, where can you be so unguarded? And of course, Juzo, I think, this might be the Emperor's place. This might be the Emperor's place, which again, might be like, we gotta kill Keno. We gotta motherfucking kill Keno. This is the best, like, we are seeing what the series could be. Not like what the series could be, but what the world could be. We are seeing what like true peace times could look like, what having a good emperor working together with working together with Kenshiro, like a peaceful union of the two stars together, two people who can be unbeaten but with golden hearts to rule this land in a actually good way. Like, in the turbulent times, you need someone who is going to rule like a dictator. That's just a necessity that we're going to have now. But especially because the series has so many insanely powerful guys. But, so that needs to happen. That's what the whole goal of the series is. We are seeing firsthand food, fresh water, security, women. But I mean, truly, seeing women be able to have a bath and just smiling and having a decent time, not fearing for their lives, not fearing for just like anything that could happen, the amount of, like, I think that's also what I'm getting across. Just like the way he's drawing all this is so unguarded compared to everything else, where everybody is very, very scared. If only this could work out, but there's no way this is gonna fucking work out. But Juzo coming in here, this is the entrance he makes to go see the Emperor. And like, they're a little bit like, oh, what's going on? But they're not even thinking like, oh no, I might die, because that's just not even crossing their minds here. Splashes down in the middle of him. He has got charisma for days. Here I come, splashy, splashy. No! Better run or I'll eat you up. Eek, yeah! Okay, he probably does this regularly. Lord Juzo, they came in after him through the ceiling. Please, you have to come with us. You guys still following me? You told him to go see the Emperor. Why should I put my ass on the line for somebody else? Come on. I was only, he just has like a tank top on. He's just in a fucking tank top and like a wrestler belt, or like a, garter, or not garter belt, shit, what is that called? Girder belt or something? Girdle, maybe? That's the word, but look at these beautiful girls. I'm gonna spend every day with them. I'll do as I please. So yeah, he definitely does this very often. I mean, that might be why these girls are so happy. But you still can't let her go, can you? What? You have to act, you can act like you have, but to our eyes, you look like a broken man desperately trying to forget her. Yeah, okay. So it's more deep. I don't know how I feel about that. It kind of takes away from the character, but... Where's the fool who stuck into our village? Okay. Never mind. Completely wrong. So this is not the general at all. This is just another guy who's just, got an extremely good village here. But, so, what's gonna be the problem here? I mean, like, I guess he's just mad that we, face these girls. So I assume this isn't something he does every day, then. Is it you? God damn. I mean, you look fucking hot as hell. Jesus Christ, that mustache, that build. Look at those pecs. He's got a much more, like, healthy body than most of the giant guys we see in the series who are, like, dehydrated. I mean, you are balding and you still look so fucking hot. But I'm not in the mood right now. Touch me and you're dead. Alright, yeah. This is bad. They, like, triggered him and now he's gonna, he's gonna do some bad shit. Oh, yikes. Now this guy's gonna try and challenge him. Yeah, yikes. I mean, Fudo's men should have left him alone. That's what I said from the very beginning. Leave him fucking alone. But alright, now we gotta get into a fight with two extremely nice guys. Oh my god, because their egos have been triggered. And yeah, he's a mountain guy, alright. Taizan Hadasugo, pulverizing grasp of Mount Tai. But yeah, he can easily dodge it. And yeah, now you're destroying your place. So that arm's your thing, huh? I'm gonna take it away from you. Yep. So what's that? Yep, destroys his arm, gives him a real bad burn. My fist is my own creation. A self-taught fist is formless. Okay, so you don't have Nanto, you just whatever. But and because it's formless, it can't be anticipated. Alright, now just leaving. Oh no, he's not. You just leaped up to grab his head, bend him all the way over, snap him in half, kill him. Man, god damn, this shit sucks. We went so fast from, this is the nicest guy in the series, this is someone who might be my favorite character, to, alright, I don't really care about this character anymore. They're like, oh, there's actually a girl that you really cared about, now you're just trying to make up for it by this. Ugh, garbage, hate it. And then the fact that he was just so easily triggered into becoming an evil guy, just like Ryuga. Poopy, don't want it. Why are we doing it again? We just had this arc. Okay, there's a giant fucking walled off city here with big old gates. Is this the Emperor's place? Okay, yeah. Lord Keno's arriving, open this gate now! So maybe not. Is this Keno's place? But he's going to the Emperor, so assumingly not. I don't know. And okay, even Keno is saying it won't be easy to defeat Juza even with my own fist. So these chariots are, like, greatly vary in strength. There's a mystery here because they're trying to stop you? Keno, what the fuck are you talking about? And yeah, no need to use the Men of Gosha anymore. Don't keep sending them after Keno to die. Let's just face Raoh ourselves. We can just kill him ourselves. I'm not sure if we'll be able to now, but we desperately need to be able to now. But when you meet Nanto's last general, that is when you become most powerful. Okay, so maybe we meet him, then we fight Keno. Alright, here comes a new group. A whole new group of Keno's men. They're just coming at us in waves. Wait, what the hell happened? What the fuck? How do we go from where we were to here? He's chained up now, and the Fudo's men just chained him up to force him to do something. Gonna torture him. Drug him? How did he drug you? I guess there's drug in the food and drink you always drink. But alright, it was the only way to bring you to our general. Okay, here is the general. Okay, actually looking very samurai here now. Every time we see him, he looks more and more samurai. Okay, yeah, I guess this is kind of like a samurai mask as well. A little bit. And so you're the damn general. You never seen him? Takes off his helmet, and it's, okay, is this like the girl that you left or something like that? The girl that you thought was, like, killed or something? It was you. Or maybe the one who killed her? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's a girl, actually. But it was you. I don't know. Maybe it's the, yeah, I think actually it was you. Seems like it would be like you're the one who killed her. But, alright. Breaks through, his muscles rip out, he bulges. Okay, I will. The life which is the clouds is yours. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting at all. Not what I was expecting at all. I thought I was about to kill him. Okay. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. But instantly willing to give up his life. So, is it her? But then, it was you. Huh. I don't know. It was you throws me off. Ooh, okay, getting our color. Not in the very last chapter of the arc. Hell yeah. putting on his uniform that he hasn't been wearing up till now. And so he's a yellow and orange. Oh, I like that color scheme a lot. Yellow and orange, love it. Surging Cloud. And okay, is this our Emperor then? We're just getting to see him like this? Just a guy? Or no, is that Juza? Okay, that's just Juza. He's just got yeah, it doesn't look like he's got purple hair here, but I guess he's got purple hair. But alright, and Lord Fudo's army will accompany us, but fuck you guys. Fuck you guys for doing this. Okay, hell yeah. Keno just running through the armies, just destroying them with his fucking horse. Oh, and they're all teal. So like each of these armies had a different color. That's cool. So then like yeah, the Cloud one, Juzo's army is yellow and is orange. We had red and we got teal for Fudo's. But yeah, I mean fucking Keno on his horse is one of the best goddamn images we have in the series. It's so goddamn metal. So sick. Alright. Okay, that was just a like what's gonna happen, but that was not a canonical thing happening. And yeah, like here we're drawing Keno as like super purple, which he typically is very purple as well, but like very purple and red. Alright, you're just on somebody else's back. Maybe you're on the back of the motorcycle, but it looks like you're on his back. Oh, yeah. It's not gonna be so easy now. It's our limited color. The bat's still freaking out. Like, what are we gonna do? You've seen us do this every time. We're completely fine. But alright, so he's gonna stay behind and we'll go on ahead. And when the general sees you, their sorrowful face shall turn into a smile. Okay. So it's not just like, oh, if he sees Keno, then he's gonna cry, but if he sees us, then he's gonna smile. And yeah, like, the fact they're gonna gladly shed every last drop of blood to make that happen, like, God, this is crazy. Like, they are all, this isn't like for our Emperor, it's for our Emperor and you together. Which, again, would make a lot of sense if this is happening, this is a girl. The way all of Fist of North Star is written, this would make a lot of sense if this is a girl. I didn't think about that, but thinking about the way that he writes all the other women, it makes sense. Like, thinking about this like a fucking marriage thing and all that stuff. But then your journey may also come to an end. But yeah, it's gotta be a woman. Like, yeah, it's gotta be. The whole, like, it's a very heterosexual thing to be like, oh yeah, when you get married, your life ends. Or when you get married, it's like retirement, you don't really do anything anymore. You're settled down, as opposed to that's when your life begins. But, alright, seeing him up there with some others beside him. And again, got a woman here as well, which leads even more credence to this being a woman. Because I can't imagine the other guy having a woman be one of the, like one of, the right-hand people, I assume. Or maybe it's just two random people standing next to them, but... And the fact that we are only seeing the eyes like this, I feel like we wouldn't even see the eyes if it was a guy. And, right, I didn't even think about the fact, like, yeah, well, it's more bloodshed really necessary. The fact that, like, it's a good person, the fact that it's a good person really should be an immediate telling that it's a woman and not a man. But I also love this, like, extremely bisexual two people. She just got, like, bald, fucking super buff guy, and then just, like, hot woman next to her, just super fucking bisexual. But look at the people of the city. There is freedom here. There is equality here. Word of the city has spread, and people continue to come. Yeah, it seems like a fantastic fucking place. People have nearly forgotten what light is, what peace is, and now they have hope. It's all due to you. You are the star we need in this age of chaos. You must continue to be powerful, to radiate warmth, and to shine eternally. That is why we need Kenshiro. Juzo will gladly shed his blood to make that happen. But yeah, so it's like she doesn't want to shed any blood, even to make this, like, permanent peace happen. Which, I mean, I understand because she doesn't need to. It seems like she's being told by everybody else that she needs to when she doesn't need to. I'm also just saying she now, because I feel like that's 100% what we're doing. But, yeah, I'm completely on board for her. There doesn't need to be any more bloodshed. None of these guys need to be fighting. None of this needs to be happening. We should just be... Kenshiro should just go to the general and fight Raoh. Period. Having all these guys kill themselves for no reason feels pointless. And another army. It's just goddamn. Just a fucking sea of corpses. Well, that looks like Kenshiro, but no, that's gotta be just Juza. Yeah, it's Juza. Yep. Alright, time to die as well, buddy. And yeah, the fact that Raoh doesn't know why he's doing this means he definitely doesn't know who the general is. And I'm whimsical, just like the clouds. And yeah, the diminished fist of a man with no spirit of conviction cannot defeat me. But seems like he's got that conviction back. Alright, leap straight at him, and he's got no, there's no art to this fist. It's his own fist, so it's unpredictable. Yeah, even Kino, even Raoh cannot predict it. And okay, yeah, he hasn't waned one bit. That was a bit shallow, though. Just the helmets. Okay. It's gonna be a decent battle. Maybe longer than one chapter. And yeah, he knows of his past, but he does not know the general. Alright, getting the past. Juzo, the girl he cherished, the one he raised like his own little sister. Oh, this is nice. Just seeing like throughout the entire life and that. And like then whenever the bombs fell. And then she grew up to be a beautiful woman. Damn, god damn. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be our general. Holy shit. Like, yeah, much, like, I love the way she's drawn a lot more than Yuria. Yuria's, you know, very generic. Is the ultimate, like, just girl for Kenshiro to have been in love with him. But, like, this is actually looks like a like, not just a MacGuffin character, if I can say that. But, yeah. But, okay, then he went to the previous master or something like that. Or maybe his master. You may love her with all your heart, but it can never be. No matter how much you love her, you cannot be with her. You two share the same father. She is your half-sister. Okay? So? like, okay. Let me explain what I mean here. He's grown up with her since he was a baby. That's what a sister is. Like, the problem is that she's his half-sister? Not that she's his sister, period? Like, why is the problem, like, this? You know? Why is the problem not, like, she's your sister? Before I even said this, she was obviously your sister. We said you raised her like a sister. Why is this suddenly a problem? That's been the whole thing. But yeah, so strange. So strange. I can understand this plot real in anything else, but in this, it doesn't make any sense. She already was his sister. So weird. So weird. You raised her to be your sister, and then when you found out that she was your sister, it upset you. I do not understand you. I can't believe I thought you might be my favorite character. You're so bad. And then she would go on to be with Kenshiro. That was Yuria! That's everything I said about her. But I mean, that says a lot about how much Tetsuharu's art has improved then. My god, if that was Yuria, holy shit. But okay, that was Yuria. Everybody's fucking in love with Yuria, but I mean, I didn't quite get it before, but this I understand. This I get. God damn. Okay, and we're back in just like present time, and he's, or is this Kino saying her name was Yuria? But then he just, I don't understand, like what changed? But alright, either way, she's back to the battle. Back to Fudo and them. Kenshiro still has not left. It's been so many chapters. Kenshiro, fucking leave! The unconventional fist. That's gotta be about Juzo. Alright, just throw a boulder on all of them. Just go! Go, Kenshiro! Fucking leave! But yeah, must be a reason why you have. There must be a reason why you have to meet the general. He has said it over and over again. Every time he said it, he said, like I just said, you need to go meet the emperor, so you'll become more powerful, so we can have a peaceful nation, so that way you know, our emperor will smile and not cry. He's giving you 3 reasons. All right, now he left. Finally. But oh, your eyes are like our general's. Yep, it's getting so many teases. I assume this is going to be Yuria is alive, and that's why she's on this volume cover then. But alright. He like feels it in his tattoo that Jesus has risen. Alright, boulder after boulder after boulder. And alright, ooh, like that paneling. Hell yeah. But you'll lose if you do. Let's find out. Juzo, the fist of the conqueror of the world, will send you to the afterlife. Him without his cape looks so sick. Love how like tight this is. Like it's also like transparent. You can see his skin underneath it. But he didn't even flinch in the face of Lord Kino. Not only that, he's approaching him with his guard down. And fear creates vulnerability. There is no fear in the unruly fist of a naturally gifted, self-taught master, is there? And it can't be read by anybody. And oh, okay, turns his back on him. Yeah, you cannot read it. Everything about it seems, you know, so strange. But tries to go block it. So easy. But nope. Coming in from above, actually. What the fuck is that move? He went in for a side, then moved it up and went down instead. But he managed to get back just in time, it seems like. Yeah. Okay. Damn, and his skin, like, it's like sizzling from the hit. God damn. You become the man I once thought you would be. I can still picture that day. This is... That looks like Ren, but I assume this is supposed to be Yuria then? Oh, that's Toki? Right, okay, that's Toki. Yeah, so this is Toki and Raoh. Raoh looks so much older. Toki feels like he should be older here, but... Trying to reach some eggs, but then... Then just an insert shot. Okay. Let me show you how it's done. I'm going to punch the tree, have the eggs fall down. Yep, crack the tree, egg goes down. But that's weird, the eggs aren't here. Then yeah, here's this guy. So typical of you, Raoh. You end up doing more than you have to. Stole his eggs. How would you have done it? I just eat it. What? So you wouldn't do it, you would just take it afterwards. But don't get so worked up. Throws it in his head. He said Raoh got so angry at that. God. Yeah, this is after he decided to become a little shit. Now, Master, you'll play right into his hands. I mean, yeah, he's just trying to be a little troll. You know, that's what he means. It's not anything serious. Just, you're going to play right into his hands. And his talents rival the both of you. Interesting. Self-taught style may be impressive on the attack, but loses its edge on the defense. We'll see about that. I don't know. It seems like it might be true. Seems like he's a bit worried here. But I do like we're getting a multiple chapter fight, actually. I'm glad that one of these guys is worth multiple chapters at least. And I know you're still concealing a secret technique. Go ahead and try it on me. Alright, yeah, it's unconventional. Its trick can only be revealed once. Here we go. Brace yourself. Okay. Leaps into the air and goes between the legs into a flip. Super high up. Oh, onto his horse. Okay, yeah, extremely unpredictable. Unbelievably unpredictable. Now, gonna rein in the horse. And, okay, now boulders to block them all in. Okay, crush the armies. And now, just gonna leave. I ain't dying yet. Can't have any fun if I'm dead. Hey, Raoh, kiss my ass. This is how Jews in the Clouds does it. God, you are really cool. You are really cool. Just wish the rest of your character was as interesting as your little funny moments. But alright, you just took the horse and left. That's fucking crazy. He took the horse. How long do I need to hold him off for? 2 days. 2 days? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll have to lay down my life after all. Why 2 days? Why 2 days? It can't possibly take Kenshiro that long to get there. I mean, just based on like how long it's been taking everybody else to walk around. The fact that Fudo's men got to the palace within like 24 hours. Ay. Chapter 117, Simply for Love. And he just got like one of his guys here, like repairing his armor or something. Or is he like taking it off? I don't know. Yeah, you weren't just kneeling down by him. You were messing with his armor for some reason. I assume reattaching or something. Maybe giving like him, you know, stronger shin armor. I don't know. But he is trying to like calm himself down, but he's trying to like meditate, but he's so furious. Alright, we got one working vehicle. No, I only trust Kokuo. Okay, so doesn't trust the vehicle, just gonna walk there himself. So cool. I like to see that he actually has like a lot of like trust in Kokuo though, because like, you know, with how he treats every other one of his men, I wouldn't be surprised if he also treated Kokuo the same way. But no, he actually does have, I'm not sure love, but he does have trust for this horse. But he'll be back. Juzo will be back. So okay, he's just gonna sit here and wait for Juzo to return, because he will return. And yeah, it's like he's got like a gunshot wound basically. That's how bad these fucking fists are. Yeah, he knows it's his time. He's got to lay down his life. I don't think he does. Definitely doesn't need to, especially since he's not planning to move from the spot until you go face him again. But yeah, they're like, let's go help Kenshiro get to the castle. I don't think they need to do that either, but still. Alright, you guys go guide him. I don't need you. And Kenshiro, the man who loved the same woman as me. Gotta see what kind of man he's become. Okay, well then don't you want to, you know, see what kind of man he's become? It seems like you're just gonna die without seeing that. But, okay. Then, kid running through the desert here, trying to get away from a group here. I do wish I was able to tell who was a part of what group of Fist of the North Star. It's the only, like, little bit of complaint I got of just, like, I can never tell, is this a part of, you know, like, Raoh's group, or is this just a random group? I can never tell. I guess I just wish the groups had more consistent, you know, motifs, rather than just, like, they all just kind of dress how whatever. And, oh, I thought he was going to get saved, but whipped right in the face. Oh, God, that's a brutal panel there. Oh. Uh-oh, Tenji and Jiro. Okay. Goes stand back up, goddamn. And yeah, I said run, just trying to get him to run. But then, arm, I assume it's gotta be Kenshiro, just walking through the desert. Yep, it is. You've caught too big of a fish. This is trying to catch a fish and catching a shark. And yeah, tries to pull him back, ain't happening, and we just go with one arm. Pull him forward. Oh yeah, oh hell yeah. I've been missing this. Like, this arc has had a bit of, like, again, the casualness of the Nanto has been, like, you know, what we've been focusing on, but God, I always miss this. God, his forearm bulge is about the size of your whole head. If he goes through there, I mean, it's gonna be, like, fucking knotted. Oh my God. Alright, yeah, you got no face left. Alright, you guys want to go next? Oh, you're Keno's advance guard? Okay, so you are with Keno. Okay. But okay, I'm just going to lift the car up. Just going to lift the whole car up and dump you guys out of it? What do you do? What did he do? What did he do? He lifts the car up, and then it just kind of seems to explode or something? I'm not sure. This isn't even like it's touching the ground. It's still in the air, but like... But there's a big crash sound. Huh. Is this supposed to be it, you know, slammed upside down on the ground? Maybe? It definitely doesn't look like that at all. Like, it really looks like it's still up in the air and it just exploded for some reason. But then they're like, oh, pull me out. So it's got to be on the ground. But, yeah, this art sucks shit. But okay. I'll turn over a new leaf, I promise. Too late. You'll die when I lift my foot. You can do a channeling point with your foot on his face? You gotta be joking. Really? Okay, then yeah, it was fucking out the back of the head one. Jesus, okay, he can do a pressure point with his fucking foot. Like, with his foot would be one thing, with a shoe, it's a whole other thing. But okay, now, the people here to warn us or guide us. Yeah, here to guide us. Okay, and this is Khan, they know this kid? Tanji and Jiro were taken by someone called Hiruka. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, who is this? What? What's happening? Okay, Khan here, and Tanji and Jiro, they're all Lord Fudo's sons. Okay. So he's got a bunch of kids. They're not the only ones. Lord Fudo has accepted many abandoned children as his own. Okay, so he's been taking them in. That's why he's so good with kids as well. Perhaps they're better off with Lord Fudo than with parents they barely know. Okay, wait. So, abandoned children, as in the parents abandoned them, not as in, like, you know, their parents died. But okay, so this is not like, you know, because we have, like, a million fucking kids in the series who are just, like, around, have dead parents. I thought he was, like, taking in those. But no, he's taking in ones in which their parents have abandoned them and they're, like, you know, we don't have, in this world, we cannot feed you, so I gotta look out for, you know, the other ones, like we saw that in the one arc, but then she killed the kid, like, that was a whole different thing. But yeah. So this is just kids who have been abandoned, but still have parents out there somewhere. And yeah, just let them all ride his back. Oh my God, yeah. Great father to have in this fucking apocalypse. I mean, all these chariots seem like such great guys. Just wish we didn't have to throw their lives away for nothing. Oh my God, then the whole bed just snaps and they all fall on top of them. Oh my God, cute. That's the 5th time now. Oh my God, you're so heavy. But But Hiruka was known as the most ruthless and heartless of Keno's men. Okay, not the guy he called at Natzaku or whatever. Okay. And he's the actual father of Tanji and Jiro. What could he be up to? Okay, so yeah, he abandoned his kids, and then we took him in, and I mean, that's just crazy that, like, you know, a guy like this would have had kids, period, and then abandoned them. You know, the abandoning part, but the fact that he had kids is crazy. And didn't just like fuck a woman and leave. I mean, maybe, you know, does he? The fact that he knows about them, assumingly, is the part that I'm hung up on here. But okay. We'll write all these names down. So, assumingly he cares now because this is a way to try and get Kenshiro to, like, come go to Raoh or something like that. Or I guess this would be a way to get, like, Fudo to come to Raoh. Would be, yeah, what we're doing here. And Bat is still so upset about not having to walk. He is definitely at that age where he just, it's a little shit. But okay, phew, giant sandpit. Jesus. But what? In the middle of the sandpit or something? Nope, okay. Hiruka on the other side or something. But, and then, yep, here's the two kids. Tanji and Jiro. Yeah, should have, it's right there. Yeah, you can't go, though. We gotta get you to the castle. It's right there. But, alright, yeah, tries to wipe those tears, but the Chindel's tears are no different than a child's. God. But okay, you know how awful these sandpits are, and yep, he's gonna throw the kids into it. Straight in. Now Fudo's gonna have to go in to get them. And he's gonna get stuck in there. He's gonna die in there. Yep. Going in. Anything to protect him. And with the real father standing right there, your real father may have abandoned you, but I'll never turn my back on you. Grabs him out of there. God, the tears. Yeah, you're alright, but this is the last moment you're gonna get with him. Yeah, forgive me, my general, this is as far as I can go, because somebody has to make them believe in love. Exactly, you gotta instill this into their future. Like, doing this is for them. If you weren't to do this, then, you know, what's the future for? Oh, great, another color page, hell yeah. There is no death for me. Oh, he looks so good, Oh my god, and is this supposed to be Raoh? Is this Raoh here? I think? And yeah, his army and the motorcycles, which, I mean, they're all dead, so, yeah, it seems like this is Raoh's group, I think. I can never really tell. Oh, and then one of our shoulder pieces missing. Awesome. The big fucking purple, deep purple. I mean, I love how into purple Fist of the North Star is in general. God, its color choices are so good. I don't want to move on. This is so good. Okay. Yeah, you're purple too. I mean, this artist just loves purple. But yeah, you look really nice. You look awesome. I love this character design so much. The like thing on your forehead as well. Great character design. Yeah, true. And the kid's just standing there with no one to guard them now. If Fudo dies here, then we fucked. But is he gonna make his way out of the sandpit? Oh my god! Boom! Now that Araki got some inspiration from, clearly, this is what Araki loved the most. I mean, the early, like, you know, early part 1 and part 2, definitely way more towards, like, the Kenshiro Hokuto no Kin style. Like, you know, much more of that, like, gore and blowing up and bodies just popping and shit like that with the zombies. Once we got to people, he immediately went with, like, this sort of style. God damn, but I mean, I am a sucker for it. I might like it more than the gore. It's just like, seeing those impact punches is so crazy. Oh my god. Blatch is the sound effect. Oh, seeing the gory, like, punches. Oh, yay. I love it too. Like, having, like, again, from JoJo's as well, like, when you get this, like, very, blunt punch, but there's still, like, blood oozing from it. You can see the deepness of it. Like, you ain't recovered from that. That's fucking, oh my god, into the thigh. It's like all in such an interesting, weird area as well. Oh my god, love it. Okay, never mind. He's here. He just turned around and he actually went to go help. Damn, he got here fast. And what a amazing page here. Incredible page. Whoo, god damn. And yeah, he had, oops, wrong button. He had you know, like a big old giant striking purple outfit, but it's also brown here on this page. I think blue looks the best on him though, like the blue undershirt here. I think when I associate, you know, Kenshiro, I think blue. Oh, god damn, he looks so good. God damn, he looks so good. Alright, so now just a big old spread of this. So again, I wonder if this was an ad page, a fill page. Almost certainly, because yeah, color and then ended black and white or limited page. So yeah, this is a fill page. I do love shit like this though, just getting to see, you know, the full landscape shot of where everybody's actually standing and what's going on. Like, always a sucker for like the 3D-ness of being able to see everything and where everybody's placed. And okay, yeah, his men, Lord Fudo, grab onto this. But yeah, trying to get you out. Come on, we might be able to get you out with our help here now. And yeah, I would never think of realizing my future with the blood and tears of others. There is no death for me. If I am meant to meet the general, then I will. Now get your ass up here. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this man out. It's gonna be tough. But I mean, Kenshiro should be able to do it. Just hold him until we can, you know, finish this, and then we'll help get him out. And yeah, they can't pull him out, and they shoot their arrows and kill them. Kenshiro, why the fuck did you let that happen? Kenshiro, come on, asshole! Jesus Christ. And yeah, I mean, well, that was the problem before. You gotta toss the kids out of there when you do them full of arrows, but like, Kenshiro's here to save them, but I mean, I guess he just demonstrated Kenshiro ain't gonna do anything. He's gonna stand by and let him get hit by arrows. Yeah, how could you become so heartless? It's their own kids. But alright, what's he gonna do? He's sucking in air, and then he's gonna blow, shoot himself out. Okay, no, just, yeah, use the sand to block their view. Okay, now, catch him, Kenshiro. Alright, but yeah, shoot. Okay, so they were planning to just shoot him out of the air before they could even reach Kenshiro. Not that it's gonna matter, because Kenshiro ain't helping at all. But they got sand goggles. It ain't gonna matter. God damn. Okay, never mind. Kenshiro got him. Kenshiro got him. Hell yeah. Alright, I mean, this is... You took arrows for these kids. The other guys, you didn't even need to take the arrows. You have your fucking flip the arrow technique. You could have just easily done that. This, he had to catch the kids, and so he had to just, like, block meanwhile. The other one could have easily sent all those arrows back. He just let those people die. So, alright, never mind. We don't need to finish this. We're just going to pull them out now. Okay, never mind. But yeah, what can you do with only one arm? Yeah, you want to see what we can do with the one arm? You want to see what we can do with one arm? Oh my god. Oh my god. Kenshiro. Goddamn. That is a fucking tasty bicep. God damn. Alright, let's pull his ass out of there. Alright, yeah, he started sinking real fast. I mean, I guess he blew all the air, you know, all the sand around for that. So, yeah, I can't move on. I can't stop looking at these fucking muscles. They're so well drawn. They're so insanely realistic while also being like so bodybuilder, you know. But it's like, I would not be surprised to see a real person look like this. Oh, god damn. That's good panel. Oh yeah, we're eating nice with some fucking Kenshiro pages in this chapter. Whoo, mama. Oh, that armpit. Oh my god, the muscle groups. Ay, 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 ay. Whoo, boy. Araki could never. Oh, man. Okay. We pulled him out. Yeah, now we remove the arrows. And yeah, the pain of this wound will last for a moment, but the pain of your death would have lasted a lifetime. I love it. This was the most obvious this guy's gonna die arc ever with Fudo. I mean, he still might, but like, you know, this was also like, surely he's gonna die here. Can't believe we managed to save him in the end. Can't believe we managed to do this. It felt like the most obvious like setup. Like, well, Kenshiro came back so that way he can take the kids and beat up these guys and leave and everything like that. Nope. We managed to save him. God damn. Hell of a moment. Love this fucking moment. Alright, and now, Juza here on Kikuo, or Kokuo. But alright, I concede, Kenshiro! Now I know why Yuria chose you, so yeah. Is he saying this to be able to be audible, or is he just saying this to himself? I think he's just saying this to himself. Like, alright, I concede. You get her. I mean, you could have had her if you wanted. You just chose not to. But I mean, like, again. If any other story, I would understand. But it's the fact that you were already like, I want her to be my sister. So I was like, well, I don't know why you give a shit. But yeah. So he just came here to see Kenshiro, to acknowledge him, and now he's heading back. Well, go back to your master. And you're riding him too. Just send the horse back. Don't go. You don't need to go. Yeah, I don't got time to waste. Let's just get this over with. I do love his face, though. It's so, again, it feels like a real person. Feels like an actual guy. Alright. Taizan Yoken Jakotai. Taizan Yoken. Taizan Yoken Jakotai. Snakebite Sash of the Beguiling Fist of Mount Tai. The Beguiling Fist. Now you'll experience the deadliest fist among Lord Keno's men. I love that we just get so much of the Mount Tai techniques. And also, because I'm taking such extensive notes on all this shit, like all the techniques, all the characters, all the places, and stuff like that, it's going to be extremely fun to go over at the end of the series. When we're done with the series, there's going to be a whole separate video. It's going to have to be just talking about all the different techniques and all the different groupings of, different things, and all the places and yada yada. Like there's just going to be plenty to talk about and dissect and I'm curious, now that we have so much of the Mount Tai stuff and the other mounts as well, I'm so curious to put them all together, and because they're all spread out all over my notes depending on yada yada. But anyway, I'm so curious to put it all together at the end, and I haven't thought of it as such a big group, but it really is like the third big group. It's not as big as Hokuto or Nanto, but it's fucking huge. And those sashes are like his arms and legs. He can control them freely. Oh, I love the logo. I just love the art in this panel. Oh my god. I don't know why, just the way his hair looks as well, and just everything's very well drawn. But I mean, in general, this North Star is so insanely well drawn. It feels impossible to do this weekly. It feels like you physically can't. There's no way. Even having a separate artist writer duo, it feels fucking impossible to write something that looks this good every week. I don't think we'll ever read another Shonen Jump series that looks this good. Period. I don't think so. Bleach, I think, has the best aesthetics, but I think in terms of pure how good the art looks, it also blows me away because look at his pants here. It's so sketched. It's so quote-unquote low detail, but yet it looks more impressive than most shit that runs in Shonen Jump. It's incredible how he can, do both. He does insanely detailed stuff and very low detailed stuff that tricks your mind into thinking that it's really high detailed. Because you look at this and you look at the hair and you're like, well, surely most of them have the same amount of detail. No, these have way less detail. But it looks like they have so much more detail because he is it's something you can only do if you are a master artist. Where to be able to do something lazy, quote unquote, to be able to take a shortcut and have it not look like that at all, no one would ever consider that, and they would go, in fact, it's very, very difficult to do this, but objectively, it is less detailed. It's such a skill. It's such a fucking skill. It blows my mind anytime an artist can take something that looks like, when they're doing it, it just looks like they're kind of scribbling, and then you look at the afterwards and you're like, that looks like the most realistic pants I've ever seen, but I saw you drawing it and you were just scribbling. It's like Bob Ross as well. Bob Ross so often would look like, it's just like, you're making nothing, you're scribbling on the page, you're just wiping around shit, this is nothing, and then 5 minutes later you're like, that's the most realistic thing I've ever seen. It's crazy. But alright, the jaws of the snakebite sash. Love that. Robs are victim of their sight and their breath, and it constricts around their flesh and bones. And you've got a personal Iron Maiden! This guy might be top 5 for me. His design, the sash, the Iron Maiden inside of me. He's got, in terms of techniques that aren't Nanto or Hokuto, this guy might be number 1, actually. I don't know. There's other good ones. There's so many good ones. But this one. Oh my god! I'm obsessed. This is so cool. The fact that, I feel like plenty of other manga, he would be wearing a cape, and he would remove the cape, and he'd have spikes all over his body. The fact that's not what this is. He's got fucking armor that is, plated, and each of the plates flips up, and the knives clearly are, inside. I don't even know how they, are in him. Okay, so this, how do I put this? This would be down here at the bottom, and the knife is like fully flat up against this vertically. And then when it like comes out, let me bring up OBS to try and show this. So, like, it's, how do I put it? It's fully flat against it like this. Then when it pops up, the base of it slides up like that to like extend it. So it's like this, then it swings up like that. I assume that's what's going on with all of them. They sort of like, yeah, the base moves into the middle, and that also like gives it more room to protrude. Whew, that's so cool. That's so fucking cool. That's so cool. Oh my god. Okay, and to finish you off, the Embrace of Death. Okay, it looks pretty goofy here. It looks really goofy here. They're also like not all coming out of the same places, or maybe did we not see his legs? No, yeah, there's only 2 here, and there's 3 plates. That's interesting. But yes, the same here, only 2 of those 3 plates. But you can see him ripping through it. I do love that, like, it blinds you and cuts off your breath, though. This is like, that's perfect for a martial artist. Sight and breath are the number 1 things they need. But yeah, nothing against him. Just love this pose too. Like ripping it this way. Now I'm just gonna casually pick up a rock and have you fall right into the rock. And then ah! What a stupid fist. Maybe it's that stupidity that turns you evil. I mean, this is as dumb as the guy that laid on the ground and then once you got close, leaped up so fast you couldn't tell, and then he was above you and then tried to come down on top of you. But again, maybe one of my top 5 techniques. The stupider the better. The dumber the more I like it. I mean, just throwing dynamite at a guy is still top tier. And alright, you can still talk. Now, he put him down. I thought he was going to, slam him down, kill him that way. But he seems like just, crushing him a little bit. But as they go to shoot arrows, lift it back up, throw it at them. Okay. No, don't shoot. Oh my god! You know I'm a sucker for the eyeballs. You know Tetsuo is a sucker for the eyeballs. Oh my god, straight through one eye, pop through one eye, behind another eye, popping out the other eye. Not stabbing through the other eye, but behind it, popping it out. Oh my god. Straight through the pupil too, straight through the pupil. Oh, and that ain't killing you. That's not gonna kill you. That's just gonna blind you. This is the most, normally you get an arrow to the eye like this, but to go in like this, and then out that way, and yeah, it came out the socket. It just went in through the socket, out the socket. I don't really think this is gonna do a whole lot of damage. It's gonna fuck up your sinuses, and you're gonna be blind, but, it's not gonna do permanent, or, sorry, it's not gonna do, brain damage, is what I'm gonna say. It's not gonna do, brain damage or anything. I don't think. I think he's good, which is way worse. The fact that he's gonna live this is worse. But I don't think he's gonna live this either way. The rock breaks. Ukya! What'd you expect from this world after discarding your own children and your soul? And yeah, Kenshiro is far stronger and more compassionate than we ever imagined. I mean, if he was more... I'm hung up on the amount of people he just lets die. But, the Fudo's men, he just let them die. But I understand what you mean. I mean, compared to every other person in this fucking world. And yeah, imagine we're gonna cut away. So assumingly he died from this or whatever. But because this is before it hit the actual thing. So once it hit the thing, maybe he actually died. But I'm actually completely fine with the fact that he might still be alive and just having to suffer with this forever. But alright. Kino awaits. Raoh awaits. And Juza approaches on Kokuo. Chapter 119, The Secret Fist of Sorrow. The Secret Fist of Sorrow. So we've had the Torment Fists, and we've had the, calm water fists. But the Sorrow Fists? Is that the general, or is this Kenshiro? I don't know. I mean, Kenshiro's on all of our covers. And, ooh, he's got, a blade here. Ooh. Military blade sort of thing. But also... not like a military blade that you would actually use, but sort of like a military blade that an officer would have. Something that's sort of just ceremonial. And I could endlessly talk about his outfits for forever. Truly, I could just watch Tetsuo draw Fist of North Star on loop. Oh, my God. Just the way the glove. Look at the gloves. Look at all the little detail. Look at these little bits there. It's the little tiny things. It's the little tiny things that I don't know how to talk about them, but just like I'm so respectful. It's so like, you know, it doesn't even come across like, oh, this is like a manga character. It's like, this is a character that would be drawn in an illustration of a pulp novel or a book because it's too detailed. And it's the kind of thing, especially that any mangaka would do for like the first chapter or two and then go, Kenshiro's only going to wear his undershirt for the rest of the series. But we never pull any of that shit. Tetsuhara never does a like, this is too complicated to draw, so I'm going to simplify it. He never does! It's crazy! How does this man exist? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The proportions all are so well too. Like, God. I could talk about it for ages, for ages, for ages. Oh, Lord. I mean, and even his background, you know, detail for the post-apocalypse, it's never lazy. We always have tons of armies. They're never drawn lazily. I mean, look at this. I mean, you again, it's like, it's drawn in a low detail way, but also there's just enough line work on each of them to make them not just like a blurry background thing or a like silhouette. He could very easily make him a silhouette, but he never does. He never does. I mean, even just all the cross-hatching on Coco's butt, like, just the rocks. Someone's the assistants, but it's like, you know, the assistants can get lazy too. He's clearly cracking that whip. All right, go on, back to your master. What's this look? God, I feel like Tetsuhara is really going crazy in this arc, especially. But I mean, like, this is such a big, you know, important arc. I can see why he is, but like, fucking hell, the art's so good. I feel like I'm in like roller coasters, like talking about it a ton, not the feeling I'm not talking about it enough. We've been building this up and building up and building it up and taking you with me, but there's just no way I buy that you're taking down Raoh. It would be, you know, really cool if you could. Like, that would be a fucking dope ending, is if you both die here. But I just cannot imagine Raoh dying before the final volume in the same way I can't imagine Toki dying before the final volume. And yeah, coming from you, that almost sounds believable. But just almost. And alright, everybody else, stay back. Haven't felt this sensation in a long time. Dude, what do you mean? What about Toki? What about Kenshiro? What do you mean you haven't felt this in a long time? Or, I mean, has it been a long time since then? I guess I don't really know how long it's been. Let me judge your secret technique with my own eyes. Well, right, yeah, right. He didn't use his secret technique. Yeah, he left. Yeah. Alright. You can burn the image of my fist into your eyes. Man, sounds like he's gonna live, though. So, okay, shatters his shoulder pieces. And then rips off his shit. Okay, looks so much bigger. So much bigger now. This build is insane. What the fuck kind of build is this? You just look like you swallowed a big pill. It's like the anime girl who swallowed a tire. What the fuck is this build? Oh my god. But alright, and again, like, you know, it's something that you wouldn't expect. He's taking off all his armor. Why are you taking off all your armor? Your face is very, like, you know, handsome, but your body sucks. But making the last stand is the essence of the self-taught fist. Armor will only make me careless. And you know the power of no turning back, the choice to live or die better than anyone else. You put your life on line, only become a cornered rat, but a rat can never defeat a lion. I have a feel of that too. He's putting a lot into himself, but a rat's not going to defeat a lion. Okay. And he's stepping inside Lord Keno's reach. Every fucking chapter I can see Araki's brainworms. Oh, God damn. Every time the size. So good. Oh, he's covered in oil. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get a grip on him. Alright. And now, yeah, he's placed his palm on him. Whoa! Okay. Placed his palm on him, and then something just went boo, like an energy throughout it. Or it's not like a 1-inch punch. It does seem like he like sent ki into him or something. Geki Heki Hai Suisho. Geki Heki Hai Suisho. That's actually extremely fun to say. Geki Heki Hai Suisho. Last stand. Wall breaking palm strike. Alright. So this is a part of his secret technique. And Geki Heki is that last stand. Geki Heki. But alright. Yeah, I need to like break through the skin basically. And maybe now he'll be able to do something. Now that he's created a wound. If he can just like manipulate that wound now. But like, you know, not being able to land even a single blow on him, not being able to cause an injury was the main problem. So once you break open that defense. So yeah, he just needs like a way to be able to like get in close range. Once he's in close range, he can just be up against him, put his fucking hand on him, and then just blast his ki into him. Most other characters would not be able to do that because they'd be stopped before they could get there. But, you know, he's got all all of his techniques rely on, you know, him getting into that close range. Like, the oil and the trickery and the, you know, even not wearing the armor. But okay, but he's struggling with 2 channeling points to prevent fatal blow. Okay. And the Kyomei Hiko. Oh, the Kyomei Hiko. I feel like we've gotten that one before. But no, we've gotten other ones with Kyo, we've gotten other ones with Mei, but not with Kyomei together. But your hands are useless now, so destroyed it. No, it didn't destroy his shoulders. It did just like points here on the shoulders, but it blows up your hands. Can't channel that ki anymore. Maybe with his feet. Maybe with his feet. And okay, so we're going to Fudo's village. Okay, we're not going to the castle. I see. We're gonna drop him off and then go to the general. I see. I'm surprised they're not with the general. You know, like I assume it's too dangerous or something, but. Everybody there is like, they haven't even, you know, they've forgotten what non-peace is like. They've forgotten what violence is even like. Oh, is Fudo, you know, fatally injured? He's not leaving. He's gotta be fatally injured. Yeah. Wants to go see them one last time. Yep. He's gotta be fatally injured. Somehow. What hit him, though? Okay, a bunch of arrows into the back, I see. That can't be fatal, though, right? It's just gotta, like, hurt a ton. But, yeah. He'll be okay. But yeah, it's no big deal. It's just a tad difficult taking on Keno's army by myself. You're gonna die, Papa? No, I'll take a lot more than this, yeah. No, but I can't take you with me. But yeah, it's just a scratch. It's not for your sake. If this, you know, if you couldn't even take on Keno's army, then, dude, yeah, you're a lot less strong than we thought you were. Like, you know, I know why you're taking the arrows and everything like that, but like, if this amount of arrows is enough to bring you down to your knees, then you're not going to be of much help. So, you're probably going to be more of a hindrance. So, you should really stay here and look after the kids. And he wants to as well. Like, he wants to be given this permission. And we are giving him the permission. You don't have to fight. Stay with the kids. Alright. No need to keep it a secret anymore. Tell me who Nanto's last general is. We know. Yeah, but we're going to cut away before we get to hear it. But it's Yuria. I'm so excited for the reveal and to talk about it even more once we get the full reveal. But standing in front of Goliath. Okay, strike me down. This is another trick. Another trick. And whoa, okay. Ooh, he's getting angry. God, his hair. He is losing it. I'll send you to hell. General, I know that my life was yours the moment I met you. This is it. Okay. You have to have a secret other technique here, right? Or you... Okay, yes. Okay, he got struck with it, but as he got struck with it, he bends down, grabs his arm with his fists, pulls him down into an actual fucking chokehold, or into a, like, just a arm hold. What's that called? Not just called an arm hold, it's called something. Arm bar. Taking your arm with me as a parting gift. Yeah, that could be enough. If you can just legitimately take his fucking arm away, like either destroy it or rip it off. I don't think you're going to be able to destroy it, but I feel like it's also only going to be temporary. It's not going to be permanent. Goodbye, my general. Goodbye, Yuria. My sister, my lover. Okay. Chapter 120, The Fading Cloud. And okay, yeah, so confirm, Raoh does not know who the last Rokuseiken general is. Or just Rokusei. I always say Rokuseiken, but like, it's a Rokusei. But okay, like hell, I'm gonna tell you. You'll ride like the wind of the general if I do. Once you conquer the heavens, our general will be the one final thing you'll covet. Oh my god. Oh my god, he knows outright. They are all just protecting this woman with their lives. I understand even more why they're like, we cannot let Raoh reach her even. Cannot happen. Cannot happen. And what? Is the general somebody I know? God, stop giving him hints. But alright. I've kept the identity of our general hidden until now, for one reason only. To prevent it from reaching the ears of Kino, who's been driven mad by his ambitions. If Raoh finds out, he will stop at nothing to make the general his own. Yeah, to make the general his own. He's just gonna try and take her. Our general is a woman. Yep. Oh, what? The last general of Nanto Rokuseiken is Lady Yuria, the woman you loved. But how? I feel like he started to piece it together, but hearing it, still a huge shock. Ooh, I love this panel. Yuria. Oh my god, this is so dope. Also, just what a cool fucking appearance. What a dope appearance. Taking the helmet off and got the cross. That's why she's got the cross. Alright, takes off the gloves as well. God damn. And yeah, it has been some time. She has grown quite older. 2 more stars. 2 more stars. That's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, she is beautiful now. God, she looks incredible. I love this fucking outfit. Love this fucking outfit. But yeah, she doesn't want to, like, you know, what happened like, when she was with Ken, we saw what happened last time, so she doesn't want to, like, involve herself with that anymore. And that's why she's trying to, you know, hide her face and everything, trying to hide her identity. God damn. Oh, but yeah, I just having this be the last one, it also crazy. Oh, I haven't even thought about, what do you mean she is the last of the Rokusei? Did she just learn after the apocalypse, or did she always know this and never tell Kenshiro? Or did he know and never mention it? What? Didn't even think about that part of it. One more twist, your arm will be shattered. Can you do the last twist, though? But you've misjudged Keno's strength. Oh my god, he could just lift you off the ground. Yeah, you're not even going to be able to take the fucking arm. My body will not shatter, break, or perish. God. Epic villain. Truly an epic villain. And yeah, it just bends his arm, which is like pulling his grasp off. Oh, shoulders ripping. And done away with him. Done away with him. Oh my god. Grabs him, sinks his fingers into his back. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. He has truly been driven mad. Oh. Just the whites in his eyes remain. Hiko, Kaiman Tensho. You will speak against your will. There's multiple ones of these channeling points. We have so many channeling points that just make you speak against your will. Why is there so many of these in the human body? And if you keep resisting, blood will burst from every pore of your body and you'll disintegrate. But he'll let that happen before he speaks. Oh, God, yeah. Seeing her once more, trying to reach out to her. Oh, but it's not him. It's fucking Kenshiro. This is a memory from the past. Couldn't be with her. Couldn't be with her. Had to just give it up for somebody else. And, yeah, he's thinking back. He might say it. That's it. Tell me, Keno is a big piece of shit. Oh my god, I love Juice. Alright. I'm a cloud. I do as I please. So screw you, Raoh. I'm Juice of the clouds until my very last moment. You're not even gonna be the one to strike him down. His resistance will take him out, disintegrate his body, and the blood onto his face lowers that fist. And alright, you got my respect. We don't want your respect, we want Yuria's respect. We couldn't give a shit about you. You piece of shit. God damn. Hell of a way to go out. Fucking awesome. And we still got a whole other guy to get to. We got a whole other guy. We got the ocean guy to get to still. But, my God, these chariots. I mean, the first two, I wish we got a lot more with. First two, they were so cool, but they got instantly taken out. Alright, some more limited color. Chapter 121, To the General. God. And, oh my God, Kokuo respects him so much that Kokuo buries him. Kokuo is gonna bury him. That's fucking God. That hits. And yeah, the death of the only other man you've ever allowed to ride you. And I love these. Like, yeah, I know how you feel. Like, because Juza is basically also the only other man who was able to ride Raoh. Like, in the way that, like, you would say the only people who've been able to ride Raoh are Kenshiro and Toki. And, you know, now Juza as well. And, of course, I mean fight, but I also mean fuck. Alright. Give him a proper burial, but I'm leaving. I'm not going to stick around for it. And yeah, even though you didn't say it, your ferocity, even in death, revealed the identity of the general. He knows your path, and he knows you said you, but, you know, I mean, maybe, you know, he said the you, and then he tied it into the Kino's piece of shit in Japanese. The you was a part of that sentence as well. I'm not sure. But either way, he now knows. It's Yuria. Oh, fuck. But if you didn't go fight him, he would have never gone to the general. This is all going to end up so badly. He's going to make the general cry. Everything you guys didn't want to happen is going to happen because of your own actions. If you guys didn't do this shit, this would have never happened. But okay, now just a bunch of people being decapitated. Oh, okay. Kenshiro just decapitating them and then then karate chopping their heads after they've been decapitated. Oh my God. Alright, we've arrived. Wait, who the fuck was that? Who was that? If we're at the general's place, who the hell was that? And it was us who took her away from Lord Shin's castle. How did you do that? But yeah, so then she goes to drop down and they're gonna catch her out of the air. And yeah, Shin rushes down. Yeah, just be alive. I don't need anything else as long as you're alive. As if she would somehow survive that. But then, okay. But then she's, yeah, not a scratch on her at all. But then how the fuck did... okay, yeah, we saved her. Okay, so this is... wait, did we not get all of them? But no, we got wind, mountain, clouds, and flame. We just have ocean left. So who the hell are you? Who the fuck are you? I assume one of you is ocean, I guess. But, huh. Okay, I am a Rihaku of the ocean, one of the Nanto Goshase who serves Lady Yuria. And I am his daughter, To. Okay, Yuria, you are fucking one of your chariots and also his daughter? Yuria, so kinky, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I mean, also, Yuria has I was not expecting this to be Yuria having a huge harem of, like, 3 guys, and then also 5 other guys, and also another girl. She's got so many people. My God. Yuria, you are living the dream. But alright, so they just came up to Shin and was just like, yeah, we're just going to take Yuria. And then here come the other 2. And okay, so even at this time, Raoh was coming here to claim her. And yeah, if she doesn't open her heart, then he's just going to kill him. Or he's just going to kill her. Not that Shin's any better. Not that Shin's any better. And she's still calling out for Ken. Oh, we didn't even see how they saved her. We just went, yeah, they saved her. We cannot show you how they saved her because it's going to be either too ridiculous or not make any goddamn sense. So we cannot show that. But alright, so he just hands her over to them. So, okay, yeah, you weren't going to fight Raoh. You're just going to tell Raoh that she's dead. Okay. But, like, why would he believe you? You know, if you don't have a body to prove it, why would he believe you? And then if he's going to believe you without a body, why do you have to give Yuri up? Why can't you just tell her, wait in a closet? You know? This feels stupid. Lord Shin, you understand you'll be known as the man who killed Yuria? Yeah, because he did. What the fuck are you guys talking about? He killed her. He killed her. What are you talking about? You guys had to save her. He killed her. What are we fucking talking about? This is so stupid. This is so goddamn dumb. Like, the idea of Yuria still being alive, We didn't need to see any of this. It was all implied. The more we see of it, the stupider it is. This is so fucking dumb. I'll be the man who killed Yuria. It's the perfect excuse to settle things with Kenshiro. You are the man who killed Yuria! You killed Yuria, Shin! Motherfucker! Jesus Christ. I mean, it also makes all these guys so much worse. Like, I've been like, oh, I love how good of a guy Fudo is. No, he's not. He's a piece of shit, too. He fucking thinks Shin didn't kill her? What the fuck is wrong with you, Fudo? Asshole. All of you, pieces of shit. Garbage people. One day, one of us will come back for her? Until that day, another day. One of us will come back for... What the fuck does that even mean? One day, one of us will come back for her. I'm trying to find a single meaning in that line. One day, one of us will come back. What could you possibly mean? I have no idea what he means. Like, if he's saying something like, after this Raoh thing, I can just go back and get Yuria and then we can live normally again, then why is he saying one day? Why isn't he just saying, tomorrow, I'll go get her? You know? I don't know. And one of us? What does he mean by one of us? What the fuck are you talking about? What tragic pride? How does anybody empathize with Shin? He's like the least empathetic character in the series. How the fuck do you empathize with this guy? Especially now. Before, maybe I could kind of understand, but now, Jesus Christ. And he'll fight Kenshiro? Is that what you're saying? One of us is in Kenshiro, not as in one of you guys, the Chariots? But one day Kenshiro will come back for her? Why would he? He thinks she's dead. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You're just saying nonsense. This is not for love. He didn't love Yuria! Stop acting like he loved Yuria! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like the first arc. Stop acting like he loved Yuria. He clearly does not love Yuria. But now the man who actually loves Yuria coming to fucking save the day. Again, I feel like this is such a heterosexual thing where so many straight people confuse I want to fuck this person for I love this person. Fucking idiots. But, big thudump behind us. What is this? Okay, Raoh's already gotten here. How did it take us so long? How did it take us so long? It took us multiple days. It took Raoh 5 minutes to get here. What the fuck? And yeah, now he's just running his mouth. But okay, just busting his way through. God damn it. God damn it. I mean, from that flashback to this, I cannot forgive these Chariots. These Chariots are the worst. If Yuria actually dies this time, I have nobody to blame but the Chariots. It is exclusively the Chariots' fault. They are the reason there's not going to be peace in this world. And okay, Yuria's right there, watching him from a high. God, looks so good, looks so good. I'm just so worried for how this arc is going to go now. I've been very into it, but now I'm very worried. Alright, and Keno's just making his way up the tower. Kenshiro ain't doing shit. God, Kenshiro, do something. But Raoh just runs right through these guys. Distant desire. This is a dope spread, but I wish Kenshiro would act. And he's already made it in front of her. What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Why did we do any of this? We did 10, 11, 12 chapters of pointless shit. Why did we do any of this? What the fuck? What's the point of this goddamn arc? Oh my god. None of the Chariots did anything. Kenshiro didn't do fucking anything. Oh my god. This arc is infuriating. I love it, and it's also infuriating. I feel like it is peak Fist of the North Star, and the only things in Fist of the North Star that I hate are all on display here. I feel like this series is the perfect weekly series in which you need to read one chapter a week because the mangaka expects you to forget everything that happened in the previous chapter. Every chapter you should be going into it with a new brain. Because god damn, I mean, it's my problem with manga and media in general. I hate whenever, you know, characters do the stupidest or most, you know, fucked up shit, and then you're just expected to be like, move on from it. Next week, it's a whole new series now. And that's, like, Fist North Star is, it wants to have so much emotion, but then it betrays that emotion constantly. This should be such a hype. We are trying to prevent Raoh from reaching Yuria. That's what all these 12 chapters have been about, but it seems like Kenshiro doesn't give a fuck about it. Like, it's such a frustrating, like, I'm so into these characters, and then we constantly have a moment where I'm like, oh, so you don't care. So you don't give a fuck if Yuria dies. How am I supposed to be like, alright, Kenshiro, let's go and fight Raoh, and let's, you know, this is gonna be a fun fight, when it's like, well, now you've sucked all the entertainment out of it. I mean, look at this. This is insanely well drawn. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This should be such a hype moment, but it's just so fucking annoying. The fact that Kenshiro acts like this. Like, this should be such a hype fucking arc, but instead, it's just a, like, alright, well, eventually Kenshiro's gonna find his way up here and fight Raoh, and I'm gonna have to be into it because I'm just gonna be forced to, but it's, there's no emotion in it. And now to Kenshiro outside, taking his fucking sweet old time to get there. Why are you guiding him? He knew exactly where to go. He was standing right next to Raoh. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. And yeah, the Ocean Brigade will stop you. Just stop. Everything you guys do makes this worse and worse and worse. Can't even fucking cut the skin. Yep, just shatters your weapons. And now, you're all dead too. You just make shit worse every fucking time. Burned into my heart since that day, that moment. What is this? Alright, so back when he was young and training, Koryu just tossing him up in the air and shit. Yeah, gotta evade the strikes, not just push straight through. And then just left, unmoving, on the cold floor. Then she comes and patches him up. And yeah, cures him. I mean, not cures him, you know what I mean? Like, heals him up. Was that the touch of God? Oh my god, you are so... the life you live is so fucked to where you think this is the touch of God. Oh my god. And he sees her for a brief moment. And yeah, that's it. That was the only... That was it. That was it. That was it. Raoh, you might be the most loser man in this whole fucking series. This series is full of a bunch of men that I think you could only clarify as losers. Despite how cool they are, they definitely fall into the loser category. But Raoh might be the top, the tippity top of loser. Oh my god. Oh my god, so he just goes to break it. It's not her. This is the daughter. Yep, this is the daughter. Jesus Christ. You love Lady Yuria that much? No, rape is not love. But I've also longed to see you, Raoh. What? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Now she cries. Since I was a child, not a day has passed that I have not thought about you. What are your feelings for Lady Yuria? What the fuck is happening? Because you see your mother in Lady Yuria. What? What? It's in Lady Yuria's nature to be compassionate, and her star, the star of the last general Nanto Rokuseiken, is Jibo no Sei, the star of compassion. But yeah, you grew up not knowing your mother, and like Toki, your heart was taken by Lady Yuria. What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't know your mother, so she reminds you of your mother. What the fuck are we talking about? You're just saying she reminds you of a mother. That's not the same. Those are two very different things. I can never win your heart. Kill yourself, girl. Literally kill yourself right now. Yuria, you got bad taste. You got bad taste in sex partners. My god. Jesus Christ. So, okay, yes, she takes out a blade, kills herself. Thank God. Fucking die. Get out of here. Yeah, good. Die, bitch. Get out. Now I have a small place in your heart. Yeah, you're a fool. No, you won't. He's not going to remember you past tomorrow. And yeah, same thing wants to do to Yuria. She couldn't have me. She should have just killed me. Then I would belong to no one. Would have lived in your heart forever. Yeah. Alright, next volume. Okay, who do we think is going to be on the cover of this volume? Fist of North Star Volume 10. I think it's got to be a new character, right? I think it's going to be a new character we haven't seen yet. Because who else would it be? I mean, it's still crazy that we didn't have fucking Yuta on the cover. Like, it still blows my mind that, like, all the Fist of North Star covers have been one of the Hokuto brothers or one of the Rokuseiken, except for not having Yuta on the cover. And then now we also have Juza on the cover. Like, I definitely would have not had Juza on the cover to make room for Yuta. But now we're done all the Rokusei, we're done all the Hokuto brothers. You know, I feel like it could just be any random fucking guy that we're going to see next. But again, I want to do a video at the end of this where I go through the covers and go through what I would have done for the covers, because this is fucking insanity. But I truly can't talk about it fully until we've gotten to the end of the series, so I have a full understanding of everybody who's been on the covers, and you know, maybe it'll make sense. Maybe by the very end, I'll be like, you know what? I agree with the volume covers they chose. Highly doubt it, but it's possible. So, new cover, or sorry, new character. If it's not a new character, they could just throw Yuta up now. But they've never thrown a character up after they've appeared. They only throw up characters before they appear, which is also crazy. That's such an insane thing to do. You would definitely think you would do the opposite, but, so, we'll say new character. I mean, we still haven't got Raoh. We still have not gotten Raoh, to be fair, but I don't think we're gonna get Raoh. I don't think Raoh's getting taken down here. So, I think... yeah, I just can't imagine Raoh dying here. Maybe he will, but I just can't picture it. I feel like we're going to do another. We walk away. I feel like Yuri is going to die here as well. But okay, so new character, we'll say. Let's see. Okay, it is Raoh. Okay, finally got Raoh on the cover here, so Raoh might die here then. I mean, hey, if Raoh dies here, that'll make this arc a lot better in retrospect, for sure. Also, we definitely gotta check out, like, the original Fist of the North Star covers, which I assume are just all Kenshiro, probably. Knowing how most series do their volume covers. But yeah, not much to say about Raoh here. He is, you know, most of the people on the cover don't look that good. You know, I think they typically look a lot better in the manga than they do on these covers. But, yeah, he is, yeah, it's Raoh. not really anything to say. Alright, the time has come. Let's actually defeat Raoh here. That would be dope if we could do that. Alright, so they're taking her out, different path. Yeah, but what about Rihaku, the ocean guy? But yeah, he always thinks one step ahead. We do as he says. You will see Kenshiro. Okay. I'm not sure if she wants to see Kenshiro though, but now, okay, so yeah, now he busts down the wall, and in his place is, they just said his name, Rihaku. Oh, yeah, Rihaku. And, oh, okay, steps on a tripwire, booby traps, come from the ceiling, a giant fucking, like, stone slab, or, like, I don't even think you can call this a slab, just like a pillar, a square pillar. But with one arm shatters it to dust. Oh my god, makes a perfect hollow little hole for him there. Alright, okay, wait, so you're not the guy, so there was like the bald guy and then the girl. I mean, maybe his design changed, maybe he, you know, Tetsuhara changed his mind or something, but like, but I'll assume it's the same guy that was standing next to her. But alright, a master strategist. Interesting that the ocean guy is a strategist. That's definitely not what I would think of. I think of the ocean as chaos. Either chaos or, like, you know, perfectly, like, understandable. Like, you know, not something that would be confusing like a strategist. In a different world, you would have been the brilliant commander of a grand army. This entire chamber is made colder by your formidable presence. Let me at least let you to rest while the scent of Lady Yuria still lingers. God, I hope you die here too. And yeah, sure, you set up more traps by time, but you must know they will not stop me. So yeah, you're just gonna put your life down on the line. Just like your daughter. I mean, yeah, he put his daughter out first. He's a real bad guy. Alright, no stalling for time. I'm just gonna destroy all your traps right here. Grab them all. Everything comes out of it once, and he just destroys them all with a single blow. Oh, he pulls up the ground to use as a shield. And okay, he's like, I thought it was gonna stop you for a little bit, but nope. But okay, yep, I hear something. Oh, I hear Ken's footsteps. He's approaching. Okay. Alright, in here, but... so wait, yeah, she's gonna bring him to him. So, like, we're not going up to the chambers fully. But it does make a little more sense why he, you know, why he was, like, slow, because they were taking him somewhere else. Doesn't explain why he just let Raoh move right past him, but... Alright, Lady Yuri's footsteps coming closer. About to meet. But I won't see Yuria. There is no life for Yuria as long as Raoh stands. Yeah, I agree. Gotta go stop him. But to leave this here to let her know that he was here. Through these doors, there's nobody. There's nobody. Gotta defeat Raoh first. But I have faith that we can defeat Raoh and then meet her afterwards and she might not die. But I don't know. I still have a fear that she's gonna die here. Yeah, I'll wait here. Not gonna flee. Yeah, the battle's either going to end with Kenshiro being the successor and then everything will be okay, or it'll end with Raoh being the successor and everything's gonna be terrible. But, you know, either way, if you run away, then and Kenshiro dies, then what was the point of all this? And Raoh, it continues and goes after you, what was the point? So if that's gonna happen, just stay here and let it end quicker. But alright, as he goes to end Rihaku's life, Kenshiro approaches. The time has come for the mad star of terror to fall. Alright, yeah, you won't be leaving here with Yuria now. Going down here. And yeah, why haven't you escaped? You're not ready to stop Raoh. I mean, then why did you guys start all this? If we weren't ready to face Raoh, why the fuck were the Chariots doing anything they were doing? Why did you guys not continue to wait until we were ready? I mean, he did say, like, when you meet up with the Emperor, you will be the strongest, to be fair, but what does that mean? I thought that's what this meant, like, you know, emotions-wise. Now that we know Yuria is, you know, the last one, we're gonna go meet her, now we should be at our strongest, right? I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, you cannot blame us for fighting when you're the people who instigated all this and made us have to fight him right now. We didn't want to have to fight him, but you guys forced us into this. Don't blame us, because you guys are terrible. God, his hair looks so good. Oh, what do you do? Okay, managed to pull him back, like push him back. Alright, yeah, how'd you get so powerful? Because he actually has real love, unlike you, who just wants to rape a girl. Okay, okay. Ooh, limited color here, but like very like, god damn, like, you know, you can utilize limited color in a way that looks very like I'm just slapdashing color on here. I mean, which we have in plenty of Fist North Star stuff too, like, you know, Tetsuhara uses it to great appeal, but it's still much more orange. This is like you are dilating it down, like, I don't know, it just looks so good. It's so like not what you think of at all when you think of limited color. At all. It's crazy good. Okay, made him bleed. Made him bleed. And alright, tries to lend him his hand, get up, or nope, he goes, get up, psych, too slow, bitch. It's time for you to return to the heavens. This does not feel like this little moment feels like a control thing, but doing it like, I'm gonna help you up, psych, bitch, go to heaven. That feels so uncontrolled. Oh. And he better not go to the fucking heavens, he better be going to hell. Yeah, misjudge how powerful we become. Yeah, you didn't misjudge a thing. Merely caught me off guard. Tries to wrench his fucking arm around his back. Okay, or not. But okay, he was just like strengthen his muscles or something. Going in for a kick. Block it. Boom! Oh god. That shit's massive. Going in with both. Going in with a double strike. But damn, with just our forearm. Blocking a tree. Skating back. And now our bandages ripped apart. Alright. Now he goes in with a leg kick. But blocked as well. Thrown to the side. I like that we're getting actual like fight here, not like the first one where it was like this will be, you know, done in a single move, a single instant it'll be finished. This is like an actual fight. Fist coming at him from above. But what the fuck? Flashes his eyes and then it goes straight through him. You know, he moved so fast. What the fuck? He's got a goddamn flash step now. What the hell? What the hell? His battle ki is flowing. These movements. Oh, it's Toki. Okay, okay. So that's what it is. It's the, like, Fist of the Calm Waters. He's just, like, moving past everything. He has finally learned it. Oh my god, that looks so sick! That looks so fucking sick! God damn, god damn, god damn. What was that? But okay, we have not gotten this one before. But we're not getting a translation for it for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Wish we got a translation. But, okay. Something happened. Okay, that was Ray's fist. Okay, so he's using everybody, like, you know, everybody's techniques. So what happened here? He tried to do something. No idea what it was. Then he rushes past him, past his side, cuts past him. Okay, okay. I see, I see. But yeah, so, like, the fading into thin air is not Toki. Toki was the, I don't know. It seems like Toki is the speed thing, but then it's also, like, he's just using Toki and now Ray's techniques at the same time. I guess is what we're saying. God damn, that face! Iconic, iconic. Sorrowful eyes, yeah, yeah. And were those Ryuken's last words? Hokuto Shinken's ultimate secret technique, Muso Tense, reflexive transmigration. I don't think we got that one before either, right? But no, okay, yeah, so this is a different one. So, the last words of Ryuken were actually that the ultimate secret technique of Fist of the North Star, which was, Fist of the North Star, is that the technique name? Why do I always feel like I'm saying it right? It's because it's the name of the series that sounds weird. But yeah, the previous ultimate secret technique was that the soul rules the body. The Tenha no Kame, I think that's a different thing, but like, the ultimate rule was the soul rides the body. Any rules of Hokuto Shinken are, you know, overruled by the soul. You know, if your emotions are strong enough, it overcomes any channeling point, it overcomes any rule, it overcomes everything. And then also, like, the actual technique itself was the Tenha no Kame, the Heaven Shattering Stance, as well as the Kasatsu, where you're, like, doing the key, you know, into the channeling points and stuff like that. But yeah, it's used exclusively to subdue the heavens, which, as I said, I believe was, like, to take down the stars, you know? This is a technique that is explicitly used to take down, like, the stars. As in, like, the people who represent the stars and all that. The heavens. And so it's, like, the ultimate secret technique, after all the techniques in Hokuto Shinken, the most secret technique is that the soul rules over the body. Any rules of the body, the soul, you know, has more say over. And then the also ultimate secret technique is you can go really fast. Stupid. Stupid. But alright, gonna see Ryuken's last words here. One last thing I want to know. There is an ultimate secret technique of Hokuto Shinken called Muso Tensei. Oh, Muso Tensei. I thought, this is definitely Muso Tense and then an exclamation mark, right? Why would the I be upside down? But okay, it is Muso Tensei. No one in the 2,000-year history of Hokuto has ever achieved it. That's crazy. So you have one secret technique that the, you know, not secret technique, you have one ultimate secret technique that the, like, you know, this is the actual successor, the person who will be the successor knows, you know, it's their number one rule, the number one goal, or number one, you know, number one thing they need to know. You know, it's the last thing that you're taught. But then also, there's this other thing that it just makes you go fast. Just makes you go fast. To move freely between nothingness and life. Okay, actually. More specific than just speed. But alright, so yeah, you need sorrow to be able to attain it. I see. So only those who know true sorrow can overcome it. But yeah, interesting that the sorrow is coming out now and not some other time. Because it feels like this should be the opposite of sorrow. He feels like she should have, like, be full of hope and everything like that. What is he exactly sorrowful for? I guess that he's got to kill Raoh. But, like, why did it not come out when you had to kill Raoh any of the other times you had to kill Raoh? I don't know. I guess just because now he's realizing he can actually do it? I don't know. Or, okay, no, it's just the sorrow of all the men who have died. Yeah, so he's just channeling that sorrow. So it's not really that it, like, yeah, we could have done this, you know, before. It has nothing to do with Yuria. This is just, like, yeah, we could have taken him before. But yeah, nice getting everybody here. The fact that, like, Yuta is also included, I appreciate. The fact that Kenshiro also cares for Yuta like that. Raoh, Toki is waiting for you! Don't send him to Toki, send him to hell, or kill him. I mean, if we're saying Toki died off camera, that's crazy. Alright, 125, the Trap of Fate. Now I'm concerned. Did Toki die off camera? I'm so worried. And yeah, others may accept you, but not me. But, oh, he's trembling. He's trembling. That's fear, Raoh. For the first time, someone more powerful than you scares you senseless. Yeah, this is the first time. I'm not sure if this is the first time he's ever felt fear. I don't say this is the first time he's ever felt fear. We saw his flashback. He felt fear. But it's the first time he's felt fear in a long time. Or at the very least, this is the first time Keno is experiencing fear. I think that's safe to say. This is the first time Keno is experiencing fear. But not Raoh. And yeah, see a Toki within him. Yeah, Toki, you also telling me I'm feeling fear? And now, back to another flashback. Snowy. Walk away, Kim. Any further training will be meaningless for you. You do not have what it takes to pursue Hokuto's successorship. You are forbidden to pass through these gates ever again. Okay. Okay. There's just a guy here. Whatever happened to this guy? But yeah, and then Kenshiro or Toki, one of the two. And then yeah, okay, Kenshiro. Still so curious to see how Kenshiro got involved with this whole thing. But yeah, don't need your pity. Yeah, I mean, after you've just been rejected, you know, it's hard to accept pity. But alright, yeah, if you won't accept our pity, at least take care of yourself. God. Whatever happened to you? Shouldn't have let you see me cry, but I feel better now. Thanks, Ken. Glad I got to know you. And always drawn with that soft face, the face that all the kids have. And now Raoh was watching that or something? No, Toki was watching that. And Raoh. Yeah, seeing them be like teens now. Is Kenshiro being soft-hearted again? He's a fool. Compassion only clouds the fists. Actually, Kenshiro may become the strongest among us. Master Ryukin said that those who know the sorrow of others can turn that sorrow into strength. I mean, that is tying into the, the soul overrides the body. It's the same thing. Like, the soul overrides the body still is the ultimate secret technique. I was dunking on the fact, like, oh, we have another one that's just speed, but it turns out, no, it's the exact same thing. It's just another way of saying the soul resides over the body. He can become way faster and stronger and all this if, he takes in that sorrow. So yeah, it's the exact same thing we already knew, just saying it a different way. I mean, not even saying it a different way, just saying it, again, as if it's the first time we're talking about it. Now, again, Araki, I could see what you kept. Like, the further we get into the series, the more and more I'm like, oh, okay, so Araki was definitely taking inspiration more and more from the latter bits of Fist of North Star more than the earliest bits. I mean, I think actually, as I said, like, his style grew along with Fist of North Star as well. Like, early parts of JoJo are like early parts of Fist of North Star, later parts of JoJo are like later parts of Fist of North Star. And I'm curious, as we continue to go further and further, if it'll also continue to follow that Araki path as well. And yeah, the heavens will choose my way, not Kenshiro's. Remember that, Toki. But now Toki telling ya, it's chosen Kenshiro. Yeah, he does not want to accept this. Not want to accept this. I am the eldest of the Hokuto brothers. My youngest brother could not possibly hope to defeat me. I shall crush Muso Tensei to dust. Let's see it. I feel like Muso Tensei is a thing I've heard before, just like in, cultural osmosis or whatever. But I wonder if it's also in other series, or if I'm just thinking of something that sounds very similar, or if this one just is that iconic. But alright, behold my invincible fist, Tensho Honretsu, the unbridled fury of the heavenly general. God, he looks crazed here as well. He doesn't look confident anymore. But yeah, this is another one of our Retsu attacks, or, well, Tensho blank Retsu attacks. This is the Honretsu one. But yeah, another heavenly rendering. Yeah, the Retsu we usually call rendering. Like the unbridled fury of, the unbridled, I don't know how you would fit rendering into this. But like, it's the rendering fists. But also typically that's the kin for the fist part as well. So this isn't even the fist, this is just Honretsu. Anyway. So okay, it seems like he's like blasting ki at him or something actually. Yeah, okay, so that was a ki attack. Alright. Jesus Christ, look at the way he looks here. So unlike Kenshiro. So unlike Kenshiro. This looks like a different artist entirely. Holy shit. But there is no retreat for me either. Yep. I love also, early series Kenshiro constantly did the, like, rip off my shirt, I'm bare-chested, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. He almost never does that anymore. Like, it is, you know, the clothes have to get ripped themselves, but he almost never, if I can't remember the last time he has, ripped off his shirt. But god damn, the way his hair fucking looks here, he's getting, like, gaunter as well. Oh, god. He looks sick. They really drawn him in a different way entirely now. What's that giant fist? Nothing will ever get. Nothing. I will never tire. I will never tire of these giant fucking hands, giant feet. But what's he doing? Pulling it back? Well, there's no defeat for me. What's he doing? Another key blast or something? No? What? What's he doing? Yeah. Okay. Wait. What did he say? Yeah, there's no defeat for me. But then he just stops and then seems to just fall over, and his clothes all rip off as well too. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Oh, this is supposed to be him, like, bulging or something like that? Ripping them out? Ripping them off or something? I suppose? Looks like he's falling. But you can gouge out my eyes, you can crush my arms, but in the end, there's only death for you. Fine, let us do that then. Let's gouge out those eyes. Let's crush those arms. But oh, steps on a pressure plate. Another trap. My final trap! Get down, Kenshiro! Okay. He protects him, and something happens. The floor collapses or something. Yeah. Falls all the way through. Crashes through the ceiling, assumingly. Yep. Down to the floor of this tower. Damn, that actually fucked him up quite a bit. But now he's face to face with Yuria. Shit. Kenshiro, jump down here right now. Sacrifice to the Demon King. I feel like he's going to kill Yuria, and then Kenshiro's going to come down here, see Yuria dead, and that's going to give him the final boost to kill him. Even though he's not really having a hard time fighting Raoh, but I feel like that's what we're going to do. Yep, fortune favors me. The heavens want Raoh after all. And yeah, instantly kills those two, rushes straight forward. Doesn't even seem like he did anything to them. They just kind of died cuz. But okay, and Coco is just right here as well. Grabs Coco, grabs her, and he's gonna flee. God damn it. Well, that's what I thought was gonna happen from the beginning. Really got my hopes up that he was gonna get defeated. And did he die as well? Fucking Rihaku. Yep, Rihaku died. For what? I don't know. I suppose shit collapsed on top of him as well. Another man dead. And oh, did Kenshiro's eyes, did he get blinded? I mean, once again, the chariots being the reason for all the fucking problems. These motherfucking chariots. But alright, going after Raoh. I mean, I'm not sure if you're ever going to catch up with him. Like, he can travel 2 days and 5 minutes. And yeah, I knew a man who kept fighting even though he couldn't see. And he lives on inside me. Got that as well. Alright, yeah, now he's a wounded lion trying to limp away. If I don't defeat him, he'll become a star terror that will ravage and destroy everything. Gotta hunt him down. Okay, oh, he's just in his dreams. But yeah, I assume he's just gonna kill Yuria. Like, have you already killed Yuria? But okay, you got a little manservant here. Yeah, it must have been a tremendous battle. You fell asleep the moment you arrived. And okay, so he healed them all up. Oh no, it was Lady Yuria. Yuria, really? Really? God, this mangaka really knows how to suck the fucking entertainment out of everything. Tetsuhara, you are a god. Bronson, you suck shit. And I see she's trying to find a way out of this without bloodshed, even though you've let so many people die already. Why is this one? Well, the classic fucking 80s thing of like, listen, I know we've had all these fucking people die, but you, the villain, we can't have you die. That would be too bad. What the fuck? Come on, you had all these people you considered extremely good people die for your cause, but you're not gonna let Raoh die? Are you serious? And yeah, pitying him, thing he hates the most. This might be your chance. I too would like a little taste of her. And alright, just rips through his bandages, already fully healed all the way up. And it's just, okay, just, I don't know if he just I don't know if he smacked him or what. I don't know what happened here. What? Wacky ass face. Wacky ass face. There's no greater humiliation for a man than to be pitied by the woman he desires. God, you're the worst. You truly are the worst. Alright, I renounce the name Keno, the King of Fists. Okay. Okay, I shall become the Demon King and drown Kenshiro in a sea of blood. Okay. Okay, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, the cope is unreal. But yeah, now returning to Fudo, saying everything that happened. We need your help. No, please, please. If you get involved, I don't know what you're going to do, but it's going to make things so much worse. Oh, and I'll tell him to go fight. No, and they all hand him his fucking armor and everything. From their perspective, they think he's doing a good thing, but oh my god, he's going to fucking ruin this. God damn it, this should be a sweet moment, but this is just spelling our doom. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, hey, what's that? Okay, yes, please. Okay. Defend your place here and, like, you know, go down in a blaze of glory here. That'd be much better for us. Alright, whoa, 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 what is this? Fudo, I spared you the trouble of coming to me. I need your fist and your life to purge the fear from my body. He's admitting it. Oh, but alright, he's got back on all his old shit. You said you renounced Kokuo, but you announced being Keno, but you put all your shit back on. You were not dressed as Keno before. Now you are. And just a bunch of guys behind him. Again, I feel like Araki got so much inspiration from this in part 1 and 2 of JoJo, of drawing a army of really cool guys in the background with really dope designs that are going to be instantly killed and not important characters. 127, the return of the devil. I mean, even they're saying the return. Even they know he's dressing up as fucking Keno again. And here is Fudo here, dressed in all of his shit. Looking like a fucking BDSM prison guard. And yeah, what's he doing here? He's already got Lady Yuria. What does he want? So is he just going to go kill Fudo because he's a saint? And so that'll, like, bring back the devilness in his blood? Even though he wanted to do it before? Oh, okay, so I see. No, he just wants to, like, consume his blood. He just wants the devil's blood that's inside Fudo. And yeah, you fear your battle with Kenshiro. But that does say a lot. That, like, so if all these guys have fucking devil's blood inside them, it explains why they're all pieces of shit. And yeah, become the devil and fight me, or all your children to be killed. So, choose one. They look so sick for a bunch of nobodies. Alright, I'm gonna go fight somewhere else. The only man I have ever feared. Become the savage beast you once were. Okay, I'm surprised you feared him because you were just sending small groups of people after him. And it seemed like they were almost killing him every time. But, okay. So, puts on his armor, becomes the devil again. Or, this is in the past, I think, actually. Yeah, this is in the past, actually. Must be. Yeah, this is just like training or something. I'm not sure, but... Trying to tag him, it does nothing. Thought you were going to take me down, but yeah, he's the devil, so he's just going to kill these guys, even in training, with a single finger. Boom! How do you even say gajah? And yep, you too. God. And alright, the others concede. Nope, doesn't matter. You don't get to concede, you just get to die. But alright, so wait, all this was in front of the fucking, in front of our master? What's life to you? Life? I never even thought about it. I never knew my mother or my father. What do I care what life is? Taking the cash and food. Okay, so yeah, he just brings in people for his successors to fight. Oh my god. I mean, it says a lot that he turned down Kim, but he has, like, tons of successors. Like, we talk about the brothers all the time, but it seems like there's just fucking 100 people that could have been the successor of Hokuto Shinken. Yeah. But yeah, and also, very fitting for the master to be like, I mean, these brothers are the only ones I really care about. I've got a bunch of other successors that I use solely to teach lessons to the three brothers. I mean, he's trying to, like, farm that fucking sorrow. Like, he's trying to, like, get as many people killed in front of these kids as he possibly can to, like, fill that sorrow and make them stronger and all that. I mean, and as we've seen, like, it didn't work. It did not work at all. Like, look at Raoh, you know, clearly it turned out the exact opposite, which is what it typically would happen. If you're killing a bunch of people in front of these kids, they're going to become so desensitized to it and not care about it. Like, you're trying to farm sorrow, but you're instead just farming uncaringness and just, like, being an asshole. And then Toki as well, you know, he was a good guy and wanted to save people, but he wasn't, like, you know, he was not going to become the successor of Hokuto Shinken, certainly. And fucking, you know, even then, he has, like, a small step back, and then he's like, I'm not going to save people anymore. Like, it didn't quite even work on him. And then Kenshiro, the one that you were definitely most banking for it to work on, it didn't work on him. You have created a guy who stands around and lets people get killed, and he only cares if they die if they are someone who is a badass. Like, if they are, you know, a super strong guy. Like, that is, you know, not a good person to be the successor of Hokuto Shinken either. You know, the most powerful person in Hokuto Shinken would be someone who is the most compassionate, who is the most empathetic. But instead, we got Kenshiro, who is like 10% of the empathy of a normal human being. And like, that's the best we can get because of the way you fucking raise these kids. You are the worst master ever. Like, you are terrible in terms of like being a compassionate master, but we're not even talking about that. In terms of being a good master, in terms of making them the strongest they could be, you're so bad at it. And yeah, back then you killed and plundered Devil Incarnate. He's gonna try and say that he's changed now, but I mean, it seems like you've only changed within the past like year or two. But then what? So then he breaks into somewhere, I'm not sure. And a little girl tries to block the door to prevent his access. Oh, that was Yuria. Okay, that was Yuria, so this is a long time ago. But yeah, she's got a strong will. She ain't gonna leave, no matter what. Ain't letting you through. And yeah, it tries to scare her, but And yeah, what are you risking your life to protect? Why are you busting in here then? If you don't even know why you're trying to bust in here, it's just something to puppies. Just puppies. And oh, they're born. Oh, she just instantly gets so distracted. Why were you even trying to break into this place? Oh, she puts out a hand and she fucking puts the puppy on his hand. Teeny tiny puppy. But yeah, again, this should be such a nice moment. This should be, you know, such a heartwarming, sweet moment with Fudo learning to, you know, what life is, learning to be precious. But we know he doesn't. Like, he's acting like this is a moment where he learned this, but we also saw him further in the future from this flashback, still not really regarding life in any meaningful way. So, you know, this is kind of hollow. It's like, why are you saying this like this was a moment where you changed? It clearly wasn't. The devil has been tamed. Certainly not. Certainly not. I mean, like, I can understand how you're looking at this moment, though, and saying, like, oh, the devil's been tamed. But then he clearly forgot this, like, the next day. Until then, I thought life just sprouted like maggots. But then I was stunned by the frailty of that pup. And in the young lady Yuria, I saw the mother I never knew. Everyone's obsessed with. I saw my mother, who I've never seen or known, in this woman. And yeah, from that day forward, he sealed away his armor. Like, yeah, we saw he didn't have his armor in the flashback further ahead than that. But yeah, you didn't seal away your fucking devil. You just sealed away your armor. And yeah, then I swore to live my life, making sure Yuria's life was fucking hell. You cannot say, forgive me, Lady Yuria, after you spent so long of your life ensuring she stayed with Shin. You are the fucking worst. But alright, I must fight as the devil once again to protect the innocent. 128, the Unclouded Fist. And yeah, that's Papa Fudo. His key. I think it's just Rin saying that because she's probably the only one who would know. But yeah, his key is crazy. It's like a demon. God, it's fucking S&M outfits. Your battle key has returned. But your key means nothing if your fist has gone rusty. And you brought a vampire out here? Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck? You're just having some random guy go to fight him first? Okay. Yep. Just, yeah, doesn't need a fist. That key is enough. And now. Alright, yeah, don't let him see me like this. Take him all back. You said that after you just blew up his arm. But alright, crush him, squeeze to death. I mean, that's gotta be a good way to go. That's gotta be a good way to go. Crushing some dude's big ass bicep. Oh, seems like a good death. Alright, alright. Okay, well, he draws a line in the ground. Listen to me, if I step over this line, show me no mercy. Fill me full of arrows. Okay, and now, oh, okay, so then he does. Yeah, I see. No. So he's saying he makes the line, then he crosses over it. He should have said after he crossed it, if I step over this line. He says, if I step over this line, show me no mercy, and then he steps over the line. And a giant fucking, like, a bow and arrow that's bigger than any of them. Oh my god. What do these things do on it? I don't know. But alright. Then Kenshiro comes in. And now, tell me, where's Raoh? Did you strike one of the points, or? Nope. Okay, we just smack him. As we're still holding our finger in his head, we smack him. Oh. Screw you, man. I'm no rat. I see. Then, boo! And just an establishing shot. Want to try that again? I'd be happy to tell you. Hiruka left the castle for Fudo's village. Alright, back to the village we go. Alright, but damn, he's already beyond fucked. And all the kids are still watching. You did not take them away. Yeah, he is just toying with him. Like, this is the guy you feared? And okay, I don't feel a shred of fear. So okay, you just needed to like spill his blood? You didn't need to do anything? Now I'm Keno! You were not Keno for like a chapter! What was the point of that? I thought you were trying to become like the Demon Lord or whatever, but nope. Nope, just wanted the blood so we could become Keno again. Alright, you haven't seen the devil in me yet. Then bring it out, you idiot! You're gonna die! I mean, you're just gonna die here. You're just gonna die here. Get these kids away! But, your hands stuck in his titties, can't pull them out. Big glare. And now, okay, pulls you in for a bear hug. The sorrowful eyes are what I feared! Yeah, those sorrowful eyes. That's what his nightmares are made of. But what's he gonna do to him? Nope, just wrench his arms free. But it's time to swallow my fear along with your blood. So you do want to swallow his blood. Okay, that was a whole chapter. That was like the quickest chapter of North Star we've ever read. Chapter 129, Glorious in Defeat. Oh my god, look at those titties. Oh, I want to grip that titty so badly. Oh, that's a nice titty. God damn. And a path of dead bodies in his wake. We're really getting to the point where it's hard to believe that Keno has this many people. But more of them, more Keno's people, shooting arrows at us on motorcycles. Again, looks so sick. Looks so sick for a guy that's going to be so unimportant. I can't get over this. Is a Shonen Jump manga. This is a Shonen Jump manga. That's insane. The detail, unbelievable. God. Okay, I am Jado of Kin's army. I'm here for your head. I don't care. We've fought so many of his most powerful guys already. You're nothing. Alright, you just got like a giant fucking lance. You're also so big, but your motorcycle's also that big. Did they make this motorcycle for you? But it's also smaller than like, you know, it's definitely too small for him, but it's also too big for any normal human. So where did this come from? But alright, he's just gonna joust us. Yep. Gonna try and joust us. You really think that's gonna work? And okay, we try to elbow him, but from inside, would you have a head? How do you have all this inside there? But he's got another lance inside his head. And that's the one we hit, but we just let it scrape past us as we hit him in the tummy. Or the face, maybe? I think that might be the face. Yeah, he's so big, it's gotta be the face. Okay, yep. Yeah, so, okay, you're just a tiny guy in huge armor. Or you're not a tiny guy. You're like ZZ from JoJo. You got gigantic fucking arms, but the rest of you seems to be tiny. And okay, you can see again. Well, that didn't last long. Alright, should make our next battle a lot easier now we can see. Okay, what is he like? He's like, I thought he was like pinching off the bleeding or whatever, but he's pinching off a channeling point? You can do that? Okay, got him in the bear hug again. Is he gonna do anything this time? But yeah, it's not hatred, it's not anger. Where does this ferocity in his eyes come from? I thought you said it was sorrow in his eyes. Now it's ferocity? I guess, yeah, it's a lot more ferocity than it is sorrow, to be fair. And once again, he wrenches his arms free again. Strikes him in channeling points down by the ribs. And then unleashes a flurry of blows on him again. Sends him flying. And now all the kids come over. Yeah, you guys were watching. They did. Rin and Bat didn't do shit. And yeah, just like Yuria, they're all protecting you in front of Raoh. Not scared of him. I mean, they are scared of him, but they are willing to put their lives on the line. But alright, you give me the strength for one last stand. Has your devil blood even come out yet? I don't know. But okay, now he lifts Raoh up. Or no, I thought he was going to lift. We got a big lift here, but didn't actually lift him up. Then, kick to the side of the face. Nope. Straight down to an elbow into the spine. And, oh, his shoulders explode. Oh. Alright, your blood has washed away his fear. But it didn't even seem like he ever brought out the devil blood. And this line wasn't necessary after all. No such thing as retreat for me. But then, huh? What? Oh, he's standing back up. I see. But yeah, what's driving you? Something you'll never know. You could tear me to shreds. Even if all that was left was a drop of blood, I'd keep fighting. But alright, make me cross this line. But you don't understand anything? What? Oh yeah, all the kids behind him? But, like, you could still push him towards the line. What? It's the hearts of these children that push me. Okay, you are explaining it. With the way you said, this, like, it'll something you'll never know. But then you'll explain it to him anyway. Right? He just means like he'll never feel it. But he will know. And yeah, that's the power that lives in their... Oh, wait. The power that lives in their sorrowful eyes. Yeah, these are the people who are going to, like... These children instill such fear in him. Just like Yuria. I think that's why he wants Yuria by his side, because he's terrified of her. And this is not a good image of Ken, but I get what they were trying to do. Oh. But yeah, this is what you fear. This is what you fear. And okay, whoa, did he step back? He stepped back. But now, yep, it'll hit him instead. Very lucky that he went in for that punch, because his men did shoot at him. I couldn't have. I retreated. Yep. And I appreciate his men actually falling through and not being so terrified that they don't do it. But alright, reload. Yeah, he's asked us to do it. Aim back at him. Spirit beyond body. God damn. It's so good seeing how big he is compared to Raoh, who's already so big that he dwarfs every character. You saw Kenshiro in my fist and your fear returned. Rigid with fear, you would have been shattered if you hadn't retreated. Kenshiro and I have already defeated you. But, so they weren't even aiming at you. They were not aiming at you at all, because you didn't move at all this time. They just weren't aiming at you, period. So, okay, that explains why his men are so much more willing to fire. They're just like, yeah, if he retreats, fire, but just don't aim at him. And yeah, as long as that fear is within you, you ain't gonna beat Kenshiro. But that also means this arc is, we're not having Kenshiro beat him in this arc. No victory for those who do not know sorrow. I mean, we'll see if that's the case. We'll see. But yeah, your papa won. Yeah, he won the, the philosophical battle. Jesus Christ. Real Gulliver's Island? Jesus. But yeah, now he's turning around and retreating for good. And yeah, you were standing still. If we hadn't shot him, you would have been... So don't admit it! Don't just say you missed or something! But, yep. Should have shot him. I feel like he's getting bigger and bigger every time we see him. Oh, but my lord, if we hadn't fired, you would have lost. Oh, that's what he's so pissed about. Yeah, never lose a fight to escape from death. How could you? How could you? What a fucking idiot. Now all you guys got is each other. You got no one to protect you. And Kenshiro has arrived. Another to add to our sorrowful list. And yeah, he won. He beat Raoh. Yeah, he did. He did. Alright, these children in this world, hold them in your arms. That is the last wish of Fudo the Mountains. Now, the mountain perishes. Okay, even he's got the fucking, like, stand dust coming off of him. So, okay, that's... We always refer to that in JoJo as, like, the stand dust, but that's not even stand dust. That's just a thing from Fist of the North Star that Araki does. Oh, that's so good to know. That's so good to know. But another one, another dead guy added to our list. Add him to the sorrowful list. And yeah, this will be the final battle. Next video, maybe next video we actually finish this. And then, okay, he lived? This motherfucker lived? Okay, he fucking died, but he lived, okay. But, yeah, and Yuria is not dead for some reason. Because he said, like, you know, if she will not open up her heart to me, then I'll kill her. She didn't open up her heart to him, and he didn't kill her. Wait, why did Raoh lay his hands on his own men? Okay, so this is just the guys that Raoh seemingly killed, but I guess didn't kill? First guys Raoh's never killed, or first of Raoh's own men that he hasn't killed. You know, not even like in punishment. He doesn't even kill his own guys in punishment. He kills his own guys for fun. For literally no reason, he just kills them. I mean, yes, it was because of your lack of judgment, but you guys are going to die anyway. I'm not sure if Raoh has ever left a location without killing all of his men. And again, he's thinking like, I need the sorrow. If I'm going to be able to fight against Kenshiro, I'm going to need the sorrow. So now he's going to kill Yuria or something like that. I don't know. Okay, just gonna burn his hands? Okay, grab the fucking coals, crush it. Not even a blazing flame can burn me. My false body is unequaled and invincible. And yet sorrow allows them to transcend even this? How could that be true? And that's the end of our chapter there. But yeah, this arc had some of the best of Fist of the North Star and some of the worst of Fist of the North Star. I don't even know what to say about it. The chariots were such a brilliant idea. A lot of this arc was a genius idea. Incredibly good idea. Incredibly good concept. But the writing was abysmally bad. I mean, after this arc, I would definitely, if I was in Shonen Jump HQ, I'd be like, alright, Bronson, you're fired. We're hiring somebody else. This is so bad. Oh my god. But yeah, it's crazy because North Star has some of the best art I've ever seen in Shonen Jump and some of the worst writing I've ever seen in Shonen Jump. I truly think if this had a different writer, then like, or no, sorry, not if a different writer, if it has a different artist, this was not Tetsuo Hara drawing this, but it was still Bronson writing this, I don't think it would have gone more than 19 chapters. I don't think it would have. I think Tetsuo Hara is hard fucking carrying this series. Oh my god. But I also know there is like a one-shot that is just drawn and written by Tetsuo Hara. I'm curious to check that out when we're finished to see if it's better than anything Bronson did. But yeah, man, Bronson, he is an idea man, alright? But like, I mean, the writing he does do that is good is so bare bones. Like, the writing of his North Star is as bare bones as it can possibly be. It's the most, you know, there's not a whole lot of like capital W writing going on in it. And so when the specifics he does do, they're all fucking terrible. But I'll see you guys for the next one. I don't really got much of a discussion to say for this one. I thought I was going to have a ton of like fun stuff to say about Yuria. I was very into the Yuria reveal and everything, but like, Bronson really knows how to suck all the enjoyment out of something. He's like, oh, this idea would be insanely entertaining. Alright, now how do I make it not entertaining anymore? Come on, Bronson, what are you doing? But yeah, I think a lot of the stuff in this arc was extremely cool idea. Was clearly very into it. And they just sucked out all the uniqueness of it. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one. Till then, get the fuck out of here.